Hello!
Hello.
Oh, hello there!
And welcome back to Legless Engines. We are
Vroom, vroom.
God, sorry, Bella is on the back of Silas's chair, so she's at like eye level with me, just like peering into my eyes. Anyway, now that the ghoul has turned her eyes from me, welcome back. We are so excited to play our probably fourth, who knows, installment of Bloodless Engines, where we will be trying to finish our game. And when I say finish, I'd like to remind with a disclaimer that we'll promise not to go to war with any living player. Just as a little reminder. I'm scarred from Civ. We'll see. Will is now playing from inside the whale. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Alert, alert, alert. Uh-oh. So you guys, your audio wasn't on.
Patty the right way.
Our
I was
audio
just
wasn't
talking
on?
to myself like a madman.
That's
just
so
like a
funny.
gaslighting fiend. Just like a
no,
crazy
you were
little
talking to
cat
Bella.
wearing boots. Just talking to
to
ghosts
Megan.
in my mind. Just
That's
talking to
so
Megan,
funny.
who is also one of the ghosts in my mind.
Hey guys, I got another DM from someone with their DMs turned off.
Thank God.
What is this scam?
It just says, howdy do.
Anyway, sorry gamers.
The last one I got was 3. It was, how have you been? Kapow! Elder Shrimp.
Just as a reminder,
That's it.
Begin.
I am Point of View. I'm playing the Morgar. I'm pink. Will is Kapaku. He's red. Krushen is orange. He's the
There goes my
Forgotten.
fan. I'll be back.
Chris is playing the Wild Walkers and is dark green. And Norman is playing the Vaulters and is purple. So those are who we're playing. Let's get back into it and see if we can remember what state the affairs were in.
I vaguely remember what state the affairs were in.
Norman
around
might
North Dakota.
disconnect. He just said his fan was going.
God damn it.
Hmm.
Terrible
Sorry.
time. Okay.
I was trying to warn you before you started, but I was drinking.
Well, on
Well,
Tuesday night.
yeah, Norman's disconnected.
C4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, guys,
well,
don't worry. We'll show everybody the
Shiddle-dee
super cool
doo-dah.
loading screen.
An excellent start. If you're not
And-
familiar with Legless Engines, it's a video game.
I was
well,
thinking
on
that
another
if we couldn't stream this, we should just stream all the Papa's games.
Step the first.
On another note, be better than me. Get your flu shots. I'm an idiot, and I didn't, and God, I'm regretting it now. If you wonder, man,
Well, that's
I might
months
feel
ago.
gross
Oh,
if-
buddy.
no, if you're like, guys, man, but I might feel gross for a few days, and it might cost me a few dollars. So far, this has cost me $600 of lost wages, and a lot of pain and
And
vomiting.
well,
Hmm.
and the feeling worse is the tingle means it's working, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't have these now, fortunately. But when I used to get flu shots years ago, I would get sometimes cluster headaches leading to migraine, or
Hmm.
almost invariably, I'd get a sinus infection,
Mhm.
right? Because I'd be for how 2 days, 3 days.
Okay, I think we will need to reload this though, because Norman's not
Yeah.
in.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going to come to my own lobby and just tell you guys what you are doing in an alternate universe.
Yeah, and if you guys want some more advice, I had a migraine for 3 days straight because of the flu.
Oh,
So
buddy.
Hmm.
Cowardice, you have left the
When I
game.
had
And that's what I was going to
when I
say.
had
is,
a
as
migraine
opposed to,
for
yeah.
when I had a migraine for 5 days, at least, I went to the hospital and then eventually got pneumonia.
Yikes.
sick.
I also
Well,
got a
yes, you
research
were
paper
at
written
that
about
time.
me
It
because
is-
it was such
yeah.
a weird case. So,
I'm so sorry, Chris.
The thing
Yeah.
with me is, I wasn't even like, it's not like I was like, oh, I don't need my flu shot. It's more like, oh yeah, I should do that. I gotta find time. Okay, back to work.
Real quick, am I in the
Uh,
right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not.
Will is not.
Bye bye, Will.
No,
Will is now
please
here.
wait.
Will guarantees he won't attack a player because deuces.
Throw him out of the airlock.
Little do you know, I lied and I will attack a player, but it's me. I'm gonna declare war on myself.
Welcome to Self-Harm Legends.
Tapaku, self-destruct in 3, 2.
2, 1.
Oh no, we
Lift
forgot
off.
to build the big red button.
Oh,
Now
right. I'm starting to
back into
remember what was going on in my character story. And I remember we were trying to we followed a couple of our leaders that were doing something weird and found out they made a ring of mind slavery. And we were
Oh,
like,
right.
hey, what the fuck?
Unbelievably, even with
Don't
mind
make
control,
that.
I'm not the one making a ring of mind slavery. I have morals.
No, you can just do that innately, Evan.
I just use to stop people from pillaging me, make them walk really far away, and then unmind control them.
No, I know the way that you use
Your
it's pretty
society, they call them wedding rings.
Ooh, God, that's like
The
the
old
70s.
ball and chain.
I
No,
do-
literally, my
I do
wife is a
really-
ball and chain. I love her very much.
I do really love the concept, though, that there's a society that can mind control you, but they're not gonna hurt you. It's just if you try to attack them, suddenly you wake up 5 miles away, completely unharmed.
Yeah.
Well rested.
What the hell did I
Gay
get here?
We're
behavior.
colonizing today, dumbass. They just
You're
realize
like,
they're pillaging their
"War!"
own emerald mine, and they're like, "What?"
Something about the way that you said that made it sound in my specific mind like you were like, oh God, I can't say bucko. Let me say something else. It sounded like you were censoring bucko.
I can't say
Oh
instead.
man, they're
can't
gonna
say
kick me out if I
bucko.
say bucko. There's a
dumbass.
motherfucker.
I don't know why. It's just what it sounded like.
Oh, bucko. Like bravo. I thought you said fucko, and I was like,
No.
maybe I didn't want to say fucko.
Also,
No, that would have made sense.
alert, Wizard news. My professor
Oh?
canceled class on Thursday. It's not Wizard
That's
news.
nice.
It just is to me.
I was gonna say, is
Yeah,
your professor a wizard?
She feels
I
like
don't know.
one. It was great. She came
It's a
into
little
class and she was like,
confused.
"Okay, so everybody put up your hands." And we're like, "What?" She's like, "No, really, put up your hands." So we all put up our hands and she's like, "Now, I want you to give me a thumbs down." And half the class just gave her a thumbs down and she's like, "Let me finish." If you are having a really bad time and you're freaking out, put what? What?
I want you to give me a
Hmm?
thumbs down, everybody.
Oh, I thought Christian said my name.
No.
I heard Evan, and I was like, hello, yes. She's like, if you're having a terrible time, you're really stressed, you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Put your thumb down. If you're like, actually, I'm doing pretty good, I feel pretty good about this, put your thumb up. 2 people put their thumbs up, everyone else put them down.
Oh,
Oof.
And she was like, okay, so here are some options. We can either have no class, and someone clapped.
Oh
She was
my
like,
God.
okay, I'm getting the vibes. Or on Thursday, we can have a class where we work on our papers for our finals. Or we can have a class on Thursday where we just do like a normal class session. And we'll vote. Okay, and she goes one by one, and she does no hands. No hands. Cancel class, everyone raises their hands.
Oh my
I was
God.
like,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
a
I-
good class. We're just all so fucking tired, dude.
I've had professors schedule in this class we'll all get together and work on our assignment, but we never get anything done.
Also, I like when they do that, but it's not mandatory. And like when you can
Yeah,
leave whenever you want,
that's-
because that way, if
that's
I do
nice.
have a question about my essay, I can go.
Like
but
a
if I don't,
study hall.
I don't
Yeah.
get in trouble. You know? And she has
Yeah.
very specific expectations for her papers, but I don't have time Thursday to go sit down and do that. It's about to be Holy Week coming up, and at the church I work at, that is a big deal, obviously, for them. So I have to do a bunch of stuff, and I just don't have time. Like, I literally don't have time to do extra stuff.
Called Holy Week.
Holy
Sounds like a big
churches.
deal for a
And I
lot.
just found out that I have to, by Thursday night, submit a project proposal and annotated bibliography for another class, which I forgot existed and have not worked
Oh.
on at all. So,
Oh, is that all?
what?
That's a lot.
Oh, I was like, do you want more? Because there is more.
No, I'm not being facetious. I'm not making fun of you.
No,
I'm making fun
I
of
thought I was done
the,
with my
the,
midterms.
the workload.
but
That's a lot.
alas. And next week is spring break, but I have to read an entire book over spring break.
Fuck off.
So-
I hate it when people
Yeah.
do that.
They're like, it's a fun book. I literally don't
mean-
care.
most of my spring breaks were like, here's the book per class that we had to read. But fortunately, and maybe this was just the institutional culture, each one of those is on the syllabus, the syllabi for those classes.
The silly bus.
Can you hear
The silly bus.
Bella slamming
Silly
our
bus.
cupboards open and shut?
I
Yes.
can. She really likes cupboards.
Big fan. Huge.
Big cupboards fan in the audience.
She's walking to the other cupboard. Alert, alert.
I just looked at Shen and saw, just steer into the mouth of the volcano, I guess.
I'm trying to name my new city.
I mean, never mind. Don't listen to me.
Will.
Steer mouth.
No, not great.
No, not great at all.
I am doing
How about pork butt?
like I'm being like a responsible
Tofu
leader, and I am using 20 Hyperium to build a customs office.
God damn. That's a lot of Hyperium.
It is minus 40 dust from city upkeep,
Oh,
I hope I don't run
and
into that
plus
crackhead.
7 trade routes max on city.
good lord.
Wow, I sure do have a lot of mithril in my territory.
I wish I had
Oh, ain't
some.
that a nice problem to
I
have?
have still not seen Mithrite.
It's
I don't have
really
any.
rare on this map, I feel like. I've seen it like once.
Well,
I'm
I mean, I
not
think
sure where I'm getting it.
I think that largely this is an artifact of, like, not I got a bad settle, but remember I settled like a turn late in a tiny-ish region that had one village, and this is my third man.
Oh.
I don't expand. I haven't explored that much. I've got all 5 of my things now, but like only in the last few turns. And I haven't hopped across the ocean. It just hasn't been here, right?
So-
like
I just remembered my current quest. Search for localized ruins in Obsidian, Balthur, Strogi, and Peepus Room.
Oh, right.
As one does.
That's one does.
Yeah. So I gotta come search the Peepus Room soon.
Again.
Peepus just
Again.
intended.
For
Peepus
like
just
the
intended.
7th time.
Don't worry,
Should
I'm gonna search
search the Peepus
Strogi and
Room.
Balthur first.
oh, I was gonna say, well, Balter maybe first. Let the Strogi cool before you search it.
I hated that.
Let the
Well,
Strogi cool before you take it on.
I'm currently turning Strogi into a volcano, so
No! Sorry.
Wait, I'm sorry. That was advice for other people. Get into that Strogi while it's piping hot.
You love the heat.
I'll be right back.
There he goes. I don't need that. I don't care about
Volcano. More like volcane, yes.
that. That's so true. I was just thinking about how true that is. God damn it, I forgot I
like,
still
before I
haven't...
said it?
No.
Oh,
That's just the thing I've started saying to Silas when he says insane thing. Oh, great, this thing again.
Started saying Crucian.
Well, I hate this thing. Okay, where's the... Could you leave me alone? I swear to God! There's the... You remember, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but there is this 2-boat army that has been sitting outside of my city destroying every boat I make one at a time for the last, like, 100 years.
Oh, I forgot I'm sending guys up there.
One of them is near Will. And the
Will,
other
sorry.
one is somewhere else. Where did that just take me to? Oh. They're both near Will. Why are they always near Will?
He's doing
I
shit.
feel like every time we get this quest, it's near Will. Oh, wait, no, one is near you.
One of the ruins? Where?
Yeah, one of the ruins is near you. If you keep pressing show location, it cycles through them. There's 3. One of them is below Gender Bar. In Renar.
Really, what isn't below the gender bar?
Good point, honestly.
Oh, there is one really close by. Hold on, I'll just send a boat down. Oh, a boat can't go on.
Do you have enough Palladian to do it, though?
Palladian is... No, I only have 2. I thought I mixed up Palladian and Adamantium. No, but I can get
They...
more.
I mean, I could also come and help. Oh wait, I have a guy on your continent who was looking for ruins or whatever. I can send him over.
Wait,
There
real
you
quick.
are.
Where do I go back to quests? It's up in the bar. It's one of these.
Yeah, it's the big world quest.
It's the
we all
Grail.
just,
It's the Grail. It's the Grail.
Alright.
It's the Grail, yeah.
And you said if I click on it and then tab through? No.
If you scroll on the scroll bar at the top to the very end of the right side, we just got this cooperative quest.
If I scroll on the scroll bar.
There's a scroll bar at the top, like above all of your quests. There's a little scroll bar.
Got it. Gonna look.
Oh crap, I
Complete
forgot I
failed.
Oh, right, it's winter, which means I have to start making positive gold again.
Nope, I got nothing about the
How
scroll.
did I moved,
Well, if you don't have a scroll bar, then it's just the one on the right-hand side.
I moved a worker to the dust thing, and it went from minus 50 something to minus 80 something.
Whoa. Huh. That's a lot of minus. Jesus. Yikes.
No, but like, it went,
Yeah, that's still weird,
I
though.
moved it to the, yeah.
Do you want... I can help. I can help.
I mean, it's not that it's like, I mean, I have about 1,000 total.
Oh my
but
god, you have
still,
so many
like, I'd rather
texts.
not be losing so much.
Yeah, you know what? How about I have a deal for you, Chris. How about...
Well, I'm-
Not this event.
Yeah,
I
we were
moved
dealing
them
with it.
around, and I'm now making +3. That's better.
I can
moved
help,
some
Chris.
around.
What about you give me Rare Metal Foundry and I give you lots of money?
Rare
Oh,
metal
one of the
foundry
sites is
is-
in Balther. I'm already going over there.
No, Chris.
No,
Chris,
that one.
only make deals. Don't give him money.
No, I'm giving him money.
Well, I did sort it out, so I am making plus money now.
But don't you want money, though?
Plus dust. Old dust.
Plus
So-
money.
I'm making plus money, and you're
Oh.
asking me if I want more plus money?
Yes.
I forgot about the part where there was a guardian coming to kill me.
Oh.
Right. I too forgot that.
Well, let me put
mean-
it this way, Chris. It will cost me 2,959 dust to research this tech. What if I just gave you that instead? Then you get the money, and I get the tech.
Oh, you know, actually, I think I kind of like that.
It's the same exact cost. The
Seems
only
like
thing
a
I
pretty good deal.
the only
Chris's
thing I will
interest
need
went up.
is for you to propose it, so I don't spend it. Well, actually, who cares?
Oh.
I'll do it. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I forgot about this dude's
Alright.
magic ability of magic
Your
time.
guy says, Terry not. Do we have a deal or not?
He's impatient.
Yeah.
not.
Oh, that pushed me into the last era. I didn't know it would do that.
Oh,
Hey,
Not even
congratulations.
close to the last era.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm never going to be able. I mean, it'll take me 1,000 years to do anything there anyway.
It's the fun.
I just wanted that because it was the mining one that I didn't have.
Ah! Scaros! Killed one of my guys!
Wait,
But
The Daleks?
the Daleks, yeah. You know the Daleks in
Oh.
this game?
It's fine. We're gonna kill him.
Hmm.
He's...
Ooh, Winterboro.
Oh yeah. There
Ooh, I
he
can build a
goes.
Winterboro in the city. Yeah. For all our Winterboro fans in the audience, why do I keep saying that?
Ah! No, one of my units is still mind controlled. Please stop. Okay. Jesus, my hero nearly killed one of my guys. Because he was so mind controlled. Shit.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
I can
Yeah.
make artillery ships now, thanks to searching a ocean ruin thing.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the way.
Peepus room.
Beepus. Room. Beepus. Room.
Peepus vicinity.
Beepus. Enclave.
There's a peepus in our midst.
There's a Peepus in our mist.
There's a
No!
Peepus mist. Ah!
No!
Like
The
Sierra
Peepus
Mist.
mist.
Peep-eye.
The movie, The Mist, but there's just... Or, sorry, the book that became a movie, The Mist. But there's just Peepus, like, falling out of the mist.
Tragic redacted ending happens, and it's just Peepus appear out of the mist, and he's just like, no!
Yep.
Remember when they made that fucked up Mist TV show not that long ago, and it was awful?
Yeah, it was really weird.
Insane added story plot lines that they didn't need to add.
Oh, the Mazari are mad at me for existing. Cool.
Tell
I
me
mean,
why.
that's how so many of those
ain't
happen.
nothing
They're
but a
like, we
hobby.
have a bunch of TV shows we've shopped around, and also this really interesting property by M. Night Shyamalan, an important
Stephen King
author,
book, yeah.
and
Why is my
Now-
unit on water so bad?
now we're going to move over water because that's so bad. I mean, we're going to attach all of these characters and stories and like 3 romances, and oh, by the way, a bunch of these romances need to be romances that we tested.
Guys, I love it when we start naming regions.
Oh.
Find the treasure in the sunken ruins in the grill.
Yeah.
Where is the grill?
Anywhere you dream.
Oh, there
was
it
the,
is.
Porch. It's out on the
Found
porch.
it. Guys, I found the grill.
Oh,
Make sure you
cool.
take the grill cover off before you start
Yeah.
grilling.
Yeah. Hey, Evan, can I come check out your grill?
Well, when you ask like that,
Evan just grins over at you.
you can come check out my
Oh,
grill if I
God.
can have 2 pearls. 3 pearls.
Are you going to put the pearls in your grill?
Are you actually gonna stop me from moving into the region, the grill?
Perhaps. Also, could I please have 3 pearls?
Oh,
Pretty please.
Wait, it went from 2 to 3. Listen, look
No,
at
it's 3 because that's exactly how many I need to do this thing, and I'm out of movement this turn, so I can't get any.
The Silas AI is bullying me.
Oh.
Okay, I'll have a word.
Do you
with
need me to burn his civilization to the ground?
Silas?
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind. See, the problem is I'm trying to just go through the area to get to this ruin for this quest. And he's like, no, die.
AIs tend to have that effect on people.
Alright, Evan, I
Yeah.
didn't give you the pearls for free, but I sent you a deal.
Outrageous!
What did he
One
ask for?
dust for 3 pearls in this economy?
I thought about actually
I won't
asking
have
for
it.
something, but I was like, it's 3 pearls.
Sorry, I
What
just
the hell
literally
would I
need them
actually
for
ask
one
for?
thing. Oh shit. I reached the point where Thimbleton does so much that it's actually out of stuff to do.
A common
yes.
problem
The
for
mighty
Fimbleton.
city of
Yeah.
Fimbleton.
I need purchasing. 1 second. Bing bong. Okay, that's easy. Never
Bing
mind. I
bong,
should have been
the witch
doing
is
that this
dead.
whole time.
Bingus?
Which-
Mongus?
I do not
So
need
do
to
you-
extract more Hyperium. I have 180 Hyperium.
What?
That's
and no
crazy.
Palladian and still 0 Mithrite. Please.
God damn.
How'd you make
that
If you were to trade me a bunch of your Hyperium, I could trade you my respect for
I
that
have more
trade.
titanium and glass steel if anyone wants any fucking Hyperium.
Well, why didn't you ask me for that when I could have traded you that with my respect? Because you didn't know.
Select
Wait,
valid
the-
location.
where the-
I don't even
where
know.
the-
Oh.
Assign
Oh,
specialized
there's
file
already
to
Titan
Renee.
Bomb.
I am commercing.
Hey, give me those guys' bones. Okay,
What if
thanks.
what if I don't
Yeah,
want
that
to?
makes sense.
That's not your bones. Dead
Oh.
guy.
In that case, carry on.
Alright.
Your
That's
bones.
Titan. It's
Dead
Titan bones.
Oh, I have no governor of Big Shot. I need to hire someone to be the governor of Big Shot.
Hey, I saw a posting
That
for governor of Big
audition
Shot, and I'd like to
process.
say I'm interested.
I love this game. I need to hire someone to be the governor of Big Shot.
Jasa Murdap II, you are now governor of Big Shot.
Ah, why didn't you pick me? What was it? Be honest. Is it the mustache?
Your lack of
My
experience.
father was the governor of Big Shot, and I really don't want to do it.
Well, you're
building.
hired.
Winter. Wait, do you have a river? Inn?
Okay.
No.
Lo siento.
Hey Christian, how much of a luxury?
Ciento.
How much of a luxury is the booster cost for you right now?
35.
Okay, so it sounds like it's the same for everybody.
I don't think so. I think it's based on the number of cities, unless I'm
I
crazy.
definitely have more cities than you do, and it's 35 for me.
Maybe it caps out at 35 then?
Maybe.
Because I know that when I'm on single player, it goes up when I build new cities.
To keep up appearances, I have to ask you for something, but here's my toll for entering Peepus Room again.
You're really on a asking for one dust kick, huh?
Look, the
Here's
people-
a decorative
people-
soap and some hand towels.
The people need me to be able to say, yes, we've struck a great deal.
You have, that just made me 1k more dust to turn.
I thought you'd like that.
Because of how many heroes I have.
I thought that'd be a good one for you.
Also, fair warning to everyone, it is thundering a little bit here, so if we
Yeah.
suddenly vanish, well...
It was doing that here earlier. It was funny. Right after earlier, I was like, yeah, I can make it to stream. And then, I don't know, man. Something must have struck nearby, because the whole house just shook violently. I was like, oh. Or maybe God says no. Maybe I can't make it to stream.
Yeah, I went outside to, I was like, oh, Christian, I'm gonna walk down the street, I'm gonna get Silas, like, an energy drink for tonight. And I walked outside and lightning struck very nearby, and I went, well, and I came back inside.
Yeah.
Whoopsies, none of that for me,
Yes,
thanks.
it's an omen from God.
What did I
What?
just
I thought you
get?
said an almond.
Oh,
Guess
That's
it's
called
an
an
omen
omen,
from
God, I'll
God.
tell you.
Yes, it's an almond from God.
We're on a mission from Gat.
I assign thee to city number 3. In
Assign thee.
Catopia.
City
Where the
3!
hell is Gender Bar? Oh,
it's a
okay.
great.
Next to
Yes.
Wunderbar, but more gendery.
Gender Bar.
Cool.
So expensive, I don't want to do that, though.
Is that all of my men? Is that all my gents?
Evan.
My pals? What? What?
And
What do you want?
Okay.
check your
Not
shit.
enough parts.
Take my shit?
No, I said check your shit.
Why?
I don't know, for
Why
funsies.
are you giving me things?
He's being kind.
I'm
He's
scared.
learned. His heart grew 5
I'm-
sizes that
I'm
day.
trying
Oh my
to
God, go to
support
the
my
hospital.
friends.
Thank you.
It's pumping
Hell
blood
yeah,
so
that's called
fucking
bad,
baby.
fast. Sorry, I found one of the sites and just
Spammed it.
chunked a
Well,
bunch of
thank
shit
you. I
into
don't have a
it.
resource for spices right now.
Oh. Well, do I have a reason to be going over here now? Yeah, I guess
Oh.
I can check these ruins that I haven't checked before.
Sorry, Chris.
Yes, fine. I mean, this time, thanks to this, I can use this palladium and something else.
I was trying to help.
It was helpful.
Good.
Evan, are you gonna move through the one tile channel between Hyperlink and Cromer?
I'm
Is that still a plan?
gonna try.
One tile
That's something you
channel.
wanted to do at one point.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
aren't
asking.
you still
I
trying
mean,
to
if you're
find that
cool with
one
it, then
ocean
you want
region?
That one guy gone?
I just killed him finally after 800 years or
I
whatever.
guess not.
Well, you were coming through for your own
I-
reasons. I just don't remember what they were.
I was looking for that stupid thing, but then I just bought out the place because I got so tired of looking.
Oh, well, never mind then.
It was like Halamon or something. Halor. It was
That doesn't
Halor.
sound
Halor?
right, but
No, it wasn't. It was something else.
Hello, god of the sun. No.
It was.
I don't think so.
No.
It was something like.
Didn't
Hagrid,
make a lot
I
of
don't know.
sense. Ah, yes, Hagrid, god of the sea.
Yes.
Sure.
Hmm. Right.
Or was that
So-
hangry?
Guys, I just about had it.
We
So
heard
much funnier when
some
all we hear is
syllables.
ah, just at it.
That's all we got.
Yep.
Some
what we got.
retaliation damaging.
Who else leveled up? Be honest.
I leveled
Oh,
up
see you.
already.
Oh, hi, Chris.
There's 2 temple ruins before end of winter.
Oh.
That's the temple ruin.
It's
That's
the wrong room.
Alright.
Oh,
Peebus
because it's
room.
technically not in Balthur. God damn it!
Does anyone know how far it is till winter?
10 to 12.
It is winter.
No, it is
I
not.
think he meant till it's over.
Oh.
It's not winter.
It is
No, it's currently
definitively
winter.
winter right now.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
No wonder I'm having such a hard time.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
Winter
Well,
is going to be
slay.
over
Well,
in
you're
10 to
that's
12.
excellent.
Doing
news.
fine. It's just winter, dude.
no, but my guys
You're
are all
good.
moving like 2 blocks a turn.
Yep.
That's probably why.
Winter.
Yeah,
I thought it
yeah.
was summer, baby.
Because they're chilly.
I was preparing
Their
all my
bones
winter
are froze.
activities.
Their bones are frozen.
Why do
Yeah.
these guys have 0 initiative?
What?
Who?
These rumblers that appear.
Oh,
Oh,
they're really slow.
because they have hammers that give them a negative initiative score,
Oh.
but I believe it flattens at 0. I don't think
Yeah.
it will go into the negatives.
It'd be
No,
funny
if
to say, though.
anytime I give units hammers, because having low initiative really sucks. Like, I didn't used to
Yeah.
think it was a huge deal, but your guys just get wrecked before they can act. So I almost always give them the glass steel initiative boost rings to, like, counter it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a posture check, hydrate, and stretch.
Do all of these
I was
things.
sitting like a shrimp.
Okay.
Well, there I was, sitting like a shrimp.
Well, there I was. Sitting like a shrimp.
Sitting just like a
Oh,
shrimp on the
speaking of,
bottom.
it's 8 p.m. Time for my 3rd dose of Peppy Bizmilk.
Peebus Bismarck. Sorry, Peebus Bismarck was my grandfather. Call him Peebus Germany. Sorry.
Sorry.
Damn.
Peppy Bizmilk is a 30 Rock reference.
It's third.
Is it?
rock
I
left
didn't
of the
even
rock.
know
Yeah.
that.
They
I've
go
heard people
to
say
some,
it, I just didn't
You've
know
heard me
that.
little-
say it, and Will say
they go
it,
to-
and
Yeah.
say it. And
They go
it's
to a little
reference to Third
Appalachian. They go to this little like Appalachian town, and they're like, everything's wrong here. And one of them gets sick. And Jack brings her the, Pepto Bismol. She's like, even this is wrong, and she holds it up and goes, "What's Peppy Bismilk?"
Rock. Yeah, it's like a town where everything is just slightly off. So
Yeah.
they try by like an Arby's, but it's like an Artie's and stuff like that,
Cursed.
and like all the labels on everything is just like a little wrong. I've
Well-
always wanted to go to the art exhibit Meow Wolf. It's like a interactive art museum, and there's like a grocery store in it where everything is like that, where everything's just like wrong.
And she got sick because she ate at the Chuckle Hut.
Oh no.
Which is
Doesn't sound
she
Chuckle.
good.
got a pork sandwich with extra chuckle.
I don't like that.
Hmm.
Pretty sure Chuckle is
Chuckle's the part of the pig right between the tail and the anus.
I
Ah,
hate that
Yeah.
very much. Very much.
She
hate
didn't know that.
So
Of
who
course,
am I
yeah.
waiting on? Be real honest.
I was battling.
It's fine.
I-
I
I'm-
forgive you.
I'm- Oh, I forgot I had that. That thing is cool as hell.
Jenny and Norman are
still going with Luke, not like it, Jenny.
I don't know why I
What about
started
you?
making positive much more money, but I'm not complaining.
It was probably just my influence, just my me being there, you know.
Hmm.
he did that.
It was
That's what
right
I
after I
choose to believe.
activated the Moonleaf booster.
Maybe if your happiness got up enough. That
That'll
you'd
be what it
more-
is. Yeah, if it boosted your happiness. It boosted your happiness right up there and made you right and good.
I don't know what happened
That's
to me
so-
yesterday, but I went to class and work, and I felt pretty much fine for most of the day. But then I came home and I went to sleep at 8:49 p.m. and I did not wake up until like the morning. And normally I've been,
I
like,
know exactly what that was. You were
What?
diagnosed with Sleepy Evie.
Oh no!
Yeah, it happens to everyone at some point.
Krishan.
Mhm.
I'm making quite a bit of dust from trade routes with you. Do you want to sign a commercial agreement?
Does that make more money?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Increase the dust gain from trade routes with targeted empire. It's both ways. 1% per turn, up to 20%.
Well, that sounds excellent.
Krishan, would you like one too? Because we're both in a trade group.
Yes, please.
Krishan's
Give me more!
Give me money!
Accept. Yes, the tiger is out.
Yes.
And by the tiger, we mean capitalism.
My most profitable trade routes. Let's see. Top on the list is between the cities of Pumice and 1997.
1997 is a very profitable city.
Next up is Obsidian and Big Shot.
Big shot. Don't
Also,
you want to be a big shot
I
kid?
wish, Tushen, that you knew how to science, because I could get a lot from a research agreement, but you would
Sorry,
get nothing.
what's that again?
Exactly. So
Remind me what the deal is with that thing? I forgot.
I
Oh,
don't know how to explain it to
Mhm.
you.
Okay.
Now that I have Miss
Here,
Right,
look,
I
I'm
can
gonna-
sign this thingy.
I'm gonna write down what research is on this piece of paper, and I'm gonna lock it in this drawer. And you are not allowed to have it. You understand? All right, now I'm
Okay.
gonna leave the room.
Well, he's a dear friend. I wouldn't want to do anything he doesn't like.
Damn it! Thought I would finally teach him how to learn.
Sorry, I'm
Oh.
giving all of my heroes equipment because I forgot to do that for half the game again.
You're fine. I got attacked by 8 men and then shot them all.
Oh my god, there's a lot of things happening.
Search room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that one.
The governess of Cromer has leveled up.
Cromer.
Your Cromerness.
Your Cromerness.
Bye bye boats, but not mine.
Bye bye bye.
But not for me.
Bye bye boats, but not for me. Incredible.
All of my places are manned with
I
artillery
am
ships
down
now.
to drown.
Hey, Will, remind me, how did you feel about governor assassination again?
I'd really rather you didn't assassinate
Oh,
Bishop
wait, I need
Julian.
to,
Well, I need to assassinate somebody's governor for my quest.
Hey, Will.
Could you
You can
assassinate?
come here and assassinate one of mine.
But I have to
Are
find
you
your-
in my...
Well,
I have
could
to
you
find
assassinate formerly Silas?
I'm south.
I'll see what I can do.
That's all you... Head to the snow.
Oh, I forgot. I'm spying on the Mazar.
What, now I have to kill Broken Lord troops?
Beat him up.
I will come find you, Norman, though.
That's
I do want to
busted.
find you.
Oh, it's sick that I got
You
Hydra
better-
Meal as a reward, but I have so much Hydra Meal. I have like 200.
I know
Is it
somebody
better
that'll
to
pay for
build-
that.
Give it to me.
Would you like
Is
some?
it better to build the winter burrow on something that already has food, or just wherever?
I think you just build it wherever, and it
Yeah,
affects all of your tiles, if I remember right.
Yeah, it doesn't totally matter which tile you put it on.
Well, I'll
As far
add
as
it
I
to the
remember.
city of Tofu Bear that is in the icy region.
What's it called?
Tofu Bear.
Excellent.
Shit.
Amazing.
Yes,
Cruciate.
Norman?
On the map, there is something that I see through the fog of war.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, there might be two something. Yeah, no, there is something I see through the fog of war, all the way south,
Okay.
called Dust Accumulator Facility.
Interesting.
Do you
Okay.
see it?
No. Hang on.
I have not explored there. It's maybe it was from
Are you?
an
What
event.
color are you again?
Ah,
Wait.
I found it.
Purple. Okay, wait, I do know where Norman is. I just haven't met him. Oh, right, because I did a vision exchange with Evan. So I know where you are, but I haven't met
Yeah,
you. so I
Evan's
have
been
to, like,
creeping
go
on
there.
my shit forever.
What?
Got it. I'll have to send
No,
somebody over
I'm
there.
not.
I mean, you pass by frequently.
Where are I? Don't know where you are.
Well,
Maybe I got it from a different
Crucian
vision
just
exchange?
found out because
I mean,
you
I thought it
guys
was because of
probably
that,
got
but-
it from me because I did vision
Ah.
exchanges. I've
I've
done vision
never met
exchanges with
Norman.
every player,
Wait, are you purple?
or at least map exchanges.
Yes.
He is purple.
I never go anywhere near you. You're
Oh.
across Halimon, I think, which is a ocean I have been trying to conquer and have yet to ever in the game.
Chris and Norman, would you guys like to see the world?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, I can see most of it.
Okay. Totally fair.
I'm sorry.
Exploration
I
is
can
very
see
fun.
all of my world.
Haha! Thank you!
Welcome. I think
Congrats
that's a pretty
on
fair
your-
trait.
I think so too. That tech is extremely useful.
I figured I was like, at least you'll give me a
Yeah.
tech that will make me make you more of what you want. So
I mean, customs ministry, that's the thing I'm building. Look at what it does.
Oh my.
+7 trade routes from
Oh
city.
my good
Wait, hold on. What the
God.
fuck?
It's in modernized administration.
I'll be building.
It's one of
So
the
it's
government
the
buildings.
Can I build those
customs
in my most
ministry.
oceanfront city?
Yes, probably.
Okay,
Because
so
Yeah,
check
but
what
we
we
don't
have
know
to
what's
do.
gonna show up.
Because
I
right now,
was-
I think Fimbleton would have trade routes. Hold on. I think
Mhm.
Gender Bar or Juice would have trade routes to Norman and Chris. No, to Norman at least. Maybe Chris, except they're too far and I haven't technically met them. But Fimbleton has trade routes to you and Will.
Yeah, come meet me. My coastal batteries shouldn't do much, right? Because we're
Oh!
not angry.
Yeah, they
at one
shouldn't.
another.
They only do it if the city's like under siege. So
Right.
they
Yeah,
shouldn't.
Nice.
yeah. Come.
Oh,
If you click
actually-
on one of your cities, you can see your trade routes.
Yeah. That's
I-
what
No, I just
never-
see them between the cities. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know you could see them on the map.
it looks like
Yeah,
Ticket
you
to Ride.
absolutely can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
never
like
knew that.
two. I have one to each of your kingdoms from Fimbleton, so I'm tempted to build
Well,
it there. But
shit.
Fimbleton's my capital, so it gets all the good stuff.
They have the quest.
Yeah, but
In
It
fact,
gets all the
good
when
stuff
you
'cause it's
were
good.
even in like the hex and color view, when you're all the way out and you're not on a city,
yeah.
there are different lines that you can see, and even my cities that don't yet have them have potential lines where they could go.
Oh.
Those I think are the roads. I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Some of them.
Shenron? Where the hell
But they
is
they
Shenron?
weren't there before I had potential trade routes.
See, I don't really
Oh, cool.
do that whole land thing.
You might need to invest
So,
in land.
I'm investing.
So I'm realizing that I'm walking over to this ruin for the Lust for Loot quest that is, again, inside the Silas AI territory.
God
I'm
damn
probably
it.
gonna get bumped again. But, you know, on a related note, when do the retaliation damage things bump you? Like, just if you're in Cold War or worse?
Probably. I don't really remember, but I think so.
Oh, and sorry, finish that.
That's
No,
all I was gonna
that was it. Just
And
You're gonna
even
get bumped.
better, now that I scrolled over, the trade routes are darkened roads, and the roads are just lighter tracks. That could hang on. That could be because those go into snowy regions.
I should maybe be building crunch ties.
No.
Sorry, crunchatis.
No, because I have darkened trade route markers in a snowy region, and I have lighter roads in a region where I don't have trade routes yet.
I like it when the game is like, you only have like a 30% chance of winning, and then I start and my Sky Ninjas just start killing people.
It's pretty fun.
My Sky Ninja just killed 3 units at the same time.
Damn, Crucian, whatever you've been doing, you've been shooting up in score.
Probably money, not to brag.
Damn, Crucian, whatever you've been doing, you've been shooting up. Stop it.
No.
I think you can see the turn when I claimed an Urkin.
Yes, we did see that last time. Yeah.
Well, I know we could see it in the military screen,
God.
but I didn't realize
It's
you could
everything.
see it.
I was scrolling through when Evan was like, I thought you
happened
said
to
you were going to
Silas?
war! And
He left.
No,
See you
There's-
left.
Silas
Yeah,
has a
there's
like-
job.
Look
and,
at how much money.
There's
kidding.
this,
Look,
yeah,
Whoa.
on the overall score, there's this sudden dip in the Silas AI score. So I'm like,
I think that might be when he did leave. But if you look
Oh.
if you
Yeah.
look at industry really
No.
recently, he had a huge
Yeah.
spike.
I can't
Wow.
explain the industry one,
okay.
but if you look at overall, that dip is at the same time that mine boosts. That's when I took Strogi.
Oh,
Conquering of Strogi.
I
Dust,
see.
Crucian, oh my God, why am I trading you anything? Jesus.
Well, I because I have to
doesn't
spend.
make science.
No, because
Oh,
Evan,
you're right, you're
Evan,
right.
the next tech I buy costs 4,000 dust.
Damn.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that all?
Yeah, and that's just one tech. So
How
And
much
I
are you
bet
making
you
per
when it
turn?
I've
lands,
done
it
such
will
bad
pop-
diplomacy.
we don't have to talk about that.
Because I'm making 2,000.
How much gold?
I
So
am-
that's 2 turns for a tech?
How much gold are you making per turn?
I am at the moment making
Jesus
8,000.
Christ!
80?
8,000.
Eight.
8.
That's
Eight,
still
not 80.
insane. How much do your
Yeah,
techs
it's-
cost?
Well, they keep going up every time I buy one. The next one costs 4, but the one after that will be some amount more.
Oh my
Um,
God.
But hey, if it makes you feel better though, you're helping. I am making 2,400 dust from trade routes right now.
Jesus.
So it's because we have such a thriving friendship that I am able to support my lack of scientific endeavor.
Evan, when you were wondering earlier why I was just sending you things, it's because I sent Crucian some things to let me into his territory, and he went, "Oh, that made me like 1,200 more dust to turn," and I went, "Oh, fuck."
It's because he
I
sent me
was
the
like,
thing
hold
that he sent me the thing that reduces hero upkeep, and I have like 15 of them or something stupid because of my
Yeah,
quests and stuff.
I was trying to be nice, but then I went,
Uh,
wait, maybe I was too nice.
Can you garrison troops in a watchtower?
Kinda.
Not really, but you can put them on the same tile.
Okay.
And it does benefit them when they sit on the tile. Like they get healing and they get defense. I think.
Right, and there's the thing that the tech that research that gives them healing in the area around and more healing at a larger
Right.
area and all that. But you can't stick them in.
I don't think they will disappear. No. Like I think they are still going to be like on the map, but they sit on the tile. Yeah, I think that's how that works.
I hope winter ends soon.
8 to 10 turns, according to my calculations.
Ah, yes, I love Strogi, friendly city.
No, I'm stupid, dumb idiot. Ugh. Somehow
I mean,
my
I would
dice
have
the wrong way.
One of those. I think you're being a little rough on yourself.
I don't think I'm taking as much retaliation damage from those towers as I think I am.
Well, that's good.
Sarcasm. I don't think you're stupid or a dumb.
Thank
Like,
you.
I was about half health for all of my units in this army before I took damage, and it hasn't gone down by much, so... Okay.
Wow, it is a storming outside. For some reason, the
Tis.
clouds are both eerily calm. Does that mean there's a tornado on the way, perhaps?
It means this is their storm. Be prepared.
The storm belongs to
Okay.
turn 169.
Nice.
So true.
Nice.
Ah,
didn't
but
have it
what do you
in
want?
Nice.
The Empire
Yeah,
Silas
not
is
everybody has it in
saying...
them every time.
The Empire Silas says, we'll accept this proposal, Okay, so... Oh, they literally aren't giving me an option. They're just saying close borders, that's it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's just when they get angry at you for walking around in their territory. It happens to me all the time. For no
Well,
reason. It doesn't have to be for any
it
reason.
displaced me where I wanted to go anyway, so I'm fine.
Holy Jesus Christ. I don't know what I did to make this boat better, but wow, I made it better.
Anyway, so on that topic of eliminating the AI, I've never done a elimination war thing before, really. So,
Time to fuck.
yeah.
You asking for help?
I wouldn't say no if anyone wanted to eliminate them.
Which AI
Will
is it?
loves eliminating things.
The anti-Silas.
Oh, yeah, Will would love to help eliminate them. I could definitely send boats.
Yeah, they're just, like, giving me problems. I mean, they're mostly giving me problems when I'm walking in their territory, but, you know.
Oh, they're not very
Problem.
boatable. Well, they're relatively boatable. They have one... No, they have one almost coastal city. I would send more land units, but I have one land unit and they're not very good.
Yeah, I'm just not making a lot of production.
I could send you some
Um,
stuff. What would be
yeah.
a good luxury for you?
Norman, I am 5 turns away from arriving at your borders to say hello.
We are not home. Go away.
How's your approval, Chris?
Approval is,
We look forward to you.
every city's content or better.
Okay. I don't have anything for production right now.
We
but
warn you. We will cook you our native foods.
So what if I...
Consider it a gift.
Mm,
Oh, I can't afford
okay,
it.
yeah. None of the minor
You will
factors
consider
have
it a
that.
gift when I can afford it.
Right.
Surely.
Of course.
Surely,
I
my
don't have
dear.
any minor factors that boost production either. Titan Bones would boost production, but I don't have enough of them. Let's see.
The city of Spamton needs something to build.
Just
Build a
what-
national museum of Spamton.
Would you like Tor? If you left, then
Click here.
I probably
and at
blocked.
right click for on gift shop out.
$9.99.
So true.
Come on, I just want to assassinate the governor of the Mazzari city. Is that too much to ask?
Please.
All I want to do is just do a little bit of an
Oh
assassination.
my god, I make such little titanium. This is embarrassing.
How much you making?
Tiny
One per
titanium.
turn.
I'm only making 2.
I make 7 glass steel per turn.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
Hmm.
And yet I
I
never
need to
have
get
it.
some.
I just have not been able to. I still don't technically even have Palladian in my kingdom. I only have it on
Yeah.
citadels. There's one region that I could get that has Palladian, but I have to kill this Roman
covered
army
it.
of Broken Lords first, which is going to be really hard.
Yeah, I don't think that I've ever had a game of Endless Legend where I have had a city that has I've had a city on every material.
That's impressive because
I just don't think I ever have. I'm always missing at least one. I have to get it from somewhere
Yeah.
else.
For me, I'm always missing. Well, it feels like I'm always missing either Mithrite or Hyperion.
Same.
I'm
This
always
time
missing
it's at-
Hyperion.
Yeah. I'm missing that in Adamantium.
I have a lot of adamantium if you need any, but I have fuck all of everything else besides
Oh, right.
adamantium and
Adamant-
Hyperion.
Oh, right. I've recently found out that Adamantium is the one that you need for the,
Okay, I'm back.
one of the accessory things that gives you Fast Learner, which I like a lot.
It's very good.
Can you unassimilate a faction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
replace it with
dismiss.
a
It's
different
right
one.
there. Yeah.
I
Or I
didn't
can
know
just
that.
do that for you when you're not expecting it.
Well, there's that too.
Get
Yeah,
unassimilated.
well, that would be crazy.
What?
Nothing. I haven't done it to you again since the last time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
I completed
Oops.
my faction quest, and there's literally no other reason to do it because it costs like 300 influence.
I keep
For you
thinking
guys
there
to
was
have
something I
big
had a question
swords.
about. Oh, I know what I had a question about. I have a quest that says construct an influence-related building. I don't think I have anything else that I can make.
You might have to
this
research a
influence.
new one.
Okay.
Or you
I mean,
could just
how many are
disassemble it and build it again.
That
I
too.
suppose, but I mean, I'm not doing well enough on production to want to do that. Well,
That's
let me just
fair.
see if there's any that I'm researching right now. Yeah, there is one.
It's really going on out there, huh?
Yeah.
Another
I think
dose.
You can hear it in the bathroom.
Another dose of Peppy Bismilk down the hatch.
Hmm.
Get this milk down the hatch.
Oh yeah.
That's the theme song.
The
That's
directions
the theme
say
song.
take 2 capsules every half hour until it works.
Cal Furby
Oh.
said, by the way, Kushet, I'm
So-
desperately trying to get my friend who just joined Atrium to introduce himself, but he's not very social. It's fine. We got a bunch of nerds here who don't wanna do that. Very understandable. The game's going pretty well. We might finish the game today.
We'd like to
We
think
might.
so.
You're dying, and I'm sorry. Palladian or dust weapons?
Palladium
so-
rabbits?
Palladian
Weapons.
looks way stronger.
Palladian is stronger than tier 1 dust for sure, and I think it's stronger than tier 2 as well, but once you get to tier 3 dust, I think it's better. So if you're at tier 2 or below, Palladian is definitely better. Honestly, I forget all the time, so I usually just look at the numbers myself, but
Right. Yeah, I mean,
forget.
my question was what you answered first, because the numbers are lower. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, actually, another question about equipment and stuff. I see the text to research tier 1 and tier 2 titanium and glass steel and adamantium and palladium and the tier 1 for the other ones. But, like, I always end up being able to do the tier 3 ones eventually without researching those. Or,
Yeah, you
like,
can
Oh,
only
yeah.
get tier 3 from, like, quests.
Or
Yeah.
finding them randomly. Yeah, it's almost always in quests you get from ruins. So it's kind
Yeah.
of just luck whether or not you get them. Like this
Huh.
go around, I got tier 3 Hyperium armor tech. I've never had
Only
that
seen
before.
it once.
Yeah, that one's ridiculously rare. And ridiculously expensive. So don't worry, I'm not gonna be showing up with like full Hyperium troops, cause fuck no.
yeah, I haven't. Yeah, that's just something I didn't know how to do at all. I'm confused about.
Yeah, no, you just gotta
Yeah.
get lucky,
I think-
kind of.
Yeah, because typically I'm like, do I even want to bother researching the tier 1s of these? Because, I mean, it does like a little bit less on the cost, but
It doesn't feel like a
Understandable.
lot, but it does add up on the cost.
Oh, heavy rain, do you say, cell phone? Sorry.
Just reminds me of that one news.
Yeah,
broadcast.
I don't need your notifications. That is not. No.
Don't take
That's-
treacherous roads.
yeah.
Don't swim in the sea. Don't swim in the sea.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
speaking
I'm trying to
of
remember
rain,
the whole thing because it's so funny.
Speaking of rain, I reached a new era. That's not rain related. What is rain related is that when I was signing up for my campus housing for next semester, I put this little note that said, well, I sent an email in addition that was like requesting a specific area, but then I also put a note saying, hey, please don't put anyone in my current room because flooding bad, and you need to like look at the issue in detail and genuinely actually fix it,
Yeah.
and then maybe put someone in here. But seriously, like, don't put anyone in here.
Yikes.
It's only when it's raining like really, really hard, but it's still like it shouldn't be a problem.
It shouldn't be
at all.
ever a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By fighting
Well,
against
I mean,
bishops
industrial
is not
buildings.
going to
What? Have they responded to that?
The rain stuff, flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I put in a work request, well, what I did wrong was I called ResLife instead of the public safety office on campus, who respond to these things much faster.
Yeah.
But I put in a work request for it, and they came eventually, like days later, maybe a week later, I don't know, but they came, and then I had this little sign saying, yeah, we looked at your room, we looked at the window, not where it is. And then
I didn't identify a leak when it wasn't raining.
yeah, I mean, I called, yeah, that too, like, I mean, that's one of the biggest problems with it, is that they can't really see it if it's not raining. And then I called again saying, hey, so they didn't look at the right spot, but I didn't really get any follow-up on that. So yeah, but then I realized, like, I mean, after I did all that, I kind of realized nothing's really gonna come of this unless they see it when it's happening. So,
Sure.
I don't know.
Congratulations,
tried to
Will, on the
describe
new
it,
tower,
but-
by the way.
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
Excuse me,
Oh, sorry, am I early?
no, just Pilus AI, did you not just tell me I'm not allowed to be in your territory? So why are you in mine?
The sass.
It's a niche.
Oh,
The frass.
yeah. So to get something good.
Nah.
Okay. I really
Yeah.
am. I like my faction's main quest because, so what I learned last time is that my faction's world got like attacked and terraformed, and they evacuated and were saved by one of the Endless and brought here. Now I need to read some of their stuff a little bit more carefully, but I haven't had time while we're actively playing this session. While we were here on Auriga, we learned that the Endless aren't so great. They're doing some really bad shit. They're betraying us, they're betraying the world. I think they're trying to use us to end the world.
Terraforming Daddy has to be good.
Right. They're having us put volcano formers at specific spots to blow up the world. Well, we learned about that, and we're like, hey, yeah, we like volcanoes, but we like having a world.
Yeah.
So, my current quest step is to build the Oregon Archive. Build the Oregon Archive, and ensure the Endless' shameful history is never forgotten. I'm building a monument that basically just says, fuck you.
That's fun. I like that.
That's my
And
favorite
that's my
part.
final quest step, by the way.
Real quick, gang. I was going to I was going to say I'm going to dash to the restroom when we roll over the next turn, because I can do a bunch of speed stuff. I need to make a phone call real quick to a friend of mine. I kind of mentioned that one of my friends, it's the person who's in rehab hospital, she tested positive for COVID today. I need to make it can be a pretty short phone call, but it would be much shorter in a phone call than me trying to text.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we take like 5 to 8 minutes?
That's fine with me. Yeah. Right
we
now
could
we're after
take
this-
our evening break.
Okay.
I mean, it's only 15 minutes. Do you want to come back at 9?
Yeah,
That's what I
have
was
no problem
thinking.
with that. It's 8:45.
Okay,
Works for
cool.
me.
Okay, gamers. So we're gonna take a 15-minute break, and we will see you. Get your snacks. Oh dear. Get your snacks. Drink some water.
Goodness.
Take your medication. Pet your cat. If you don't have a cat, pet my cat. Regardless, we will see you.
But be gentle with Kevin.
Absolutely, he will try to maul you. We'll see you in 15 minutes.
Also,
Adios.
thank you also.
Hello! Welcome back.
Sausages from the caravan in a while.
Sausages from the caravan! We are still playing Legolas Engines, and we are ready to rumble. So I hope you had a good break. We had a good break. We had an excellent break. Suck it. Sorry.
Whoa.
And yeah, let's
Our
get
break
back
was
into
so
it.
much better than yours. You're not even ready.
My break was like the kind of break where you just are like so refreshed. Just so. Oh, my cat is patting my leg. Hello, Kevin. Thank you so much.
Kevin
for
loves
your
to
claws.
pat people.
Whoa, the lightning is so close to us that it's like someone is flashing a very bright camera in your eyes every time it goes off. Anti-flare.
Hey, you want to hear a really fun story
40 adamantium.
that I might have told before?
Yeah, go on.
Sure.
Because one of the supervisors at work cares a lot more about the job than people. When we were all standing in the bed of a semi-truck unloading trees, and somebody heard thunder and went, "Hey, I hear thunder." He looked over and went, "No, you didn't."
Cool.
Okay.
If we hear thunder, we are, by OSHA regulation, supposed to stop work immediately.
Great. This guy sounds great.
He didn't do anything until we saw lightning.
Cool. Cool. Very cool.
And even then, what he did was call the safety manager for the place to ask if we could keep going.
People are so annoying.
They said yes.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
No, this place is usually good about safety. That really shocked me. No. Well, it didn't really shock me, but I was definitely surprised.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Just gave me this sort of electric feeling.
We managed to get the truck unloaded before the hail started, though, so that was good.
Yo, you're getting hail?
So maybe
Yeah.
that wasn't the
I
worst.
said up this time,
We've had other-
gamers.
And you got it right. That place is even up from where I am now.
Die about it.
And you didn't know where that place was, so you even got it extra right by accident.
We
Did
had
you
a
say
whole
die about
argument
it?
with my
Right
family
by
about
accident.
how Will
We
and
haven't
my
met.
family technically lives geographically up, right, north to where I live. But I will say I'm going down
Nope.
to the city.
Doxing.
And I will say I'm going down to the city because that's just how I use the phrase. But everyone's like, no, you're going up to the city. They go down to you. I don't give a shit. It's a turn of phrase. Going down to the
It's
city.
I-
North and
I
south,
have
not,
a friend.
though.
I have a friend.
the up and
who grew
down
up
of north and south are
in-
relative, and it depends technically on land elevation.
True. And my
United.
elevation's higher.
Yes. I have a friend who grew up in BFE, Ohio. She married my other friend who comes from my same area of BFE, Pennsylvania. And when they got together, they moved to a not BFE area. And now, especially now that when they go a block over to the strip mall / grocery / that feature, I'm gonna go into town. Do y'all need anything?
Yeah.
What town are you going into? Because you've got to be leaving this town to go into another one. No, I'm going to the blah blah blah. What does into town mean? And yes, down is elevation. Chris, you're right. I don't. Farther into town might make sense to me, but there's never a conditional like that.
Saying up just sounds weird to me. I just say down about everything.
Oh, yeah,
Unless it's
also-
over, which is like a short distance. Like I'm headed over to work.
Cal Furby, I am what I believe the kids call an OSHA stan. Big fan of workplace safety. The company I work for, on the whole workplace safety thing. As long as it doesn't cut into the bottom line, it's great. But
Would
as
you
soon
ever
as
say
it threatens our CEO's, or no, sorry, not the CEO, the president getting his third boat.
yeah, well, when you're bonded and you might lose your accreditation or licensing or whatever that can really cut into your top's bottom line. On the prepositional thing, have you ever heard, or would you ever say, I'm going down the location?
Down the blank?
Not and so like not I'm going down the ladder.
Like, I'm going down the city?
Yep. Something
No.
like
Never
that.
heard that one.
No.
That's
The
not
only
part of my
place I've-
dialect.
The only place I've heard it, I'm going to get destroyed. I can't beat this army, even if I did it manually.
We were thinking the
Retreat!
same thing at the same time. That's crazy.
Retreat!
Hey, Will,
Just
is it
defensive
time to
and
do your
retreat
winter
out.
song yet?
We're getting close. I mean, it's still minimum 4 turns.
Ugh, I hate it here.
The minimum has to be 1, or there's just no chance. If it
It's
was
one
like
for
1
me,
to
but I
8,
probably don't.
He needs to, he's
It's
a man
one
of possibility.
1 to 12 for me, but I don't know that much yet.
I just built the building that reduces the margin of error, so yeah.
And real quick, does a defensive retreat help?
If you're doing manual,
I don't
think
know.
it really makes a difference. But if you're doing auto,
The retreat, it didn't matter. I think retreat defaults you to it
Wait.
costs half your health.
yeah, you'll get damaged, but you will have a chance to run away. I have used a retreat to get away many times.
Yeah. I've been using it against the Silas AI.
I think I'm 80% accurate on winter prediction right now. So 4 to 8 turns is pretty damn close.
20 Mithrite. No, I don't think we're doing that. Sorry.
20 Mithrite.
The Pacify
Ah,
village I
damn.
live nowhere near. I don't think so.
What was my quest again? Oh, something about money. More money.
You know, Krushen, I know what you said, but I heard meth right.
Mm.
You want
Right?
how much meth?
What is
Oh,
it?
sorry, I was
when it
yawning.
says
You want how much meth?
collect-
I don't think so.
collect blank dust from all exploited tiles within your empire.
Does it say
Uh,
blank?
No,
I
it says an
believe
amount. It says a number.
I believe that it means in that turn your exploit tiles, which are the tiles that are around your developed tiles,
Yeah.
have to accumulate that amount. Yes?
Yep, you
Yeah,
got it.
I think
so
the
I have to
ones
have it,
under. I think the ones under your districts count too
but
for
I
that.
get
so
1,800 per turn from my tiles, and I still haven't completed it. I need 300. It says I have 200 something.
Do you get 1,800 per turn, or do you get 1,800 from your
It says
tiles? Because
1840.5 from city.
so that's
that's
including
from
Including-
city also has population and I think other stuff.
it's
buildings.
including all the buildings that increase the percentage.
Boy.
The dust refinery.
So how do I
Yeah.
change that?
Well, what Krushen? Where was it again?
What?
You had just said if you look under.
I don't know.
Okay, so Evan, click on one of your cities.
Yep.
And then hover over the big dust number at the bottom of that column. And that'll show you where it's being produced from. So I'm making 105 from people, 92 from tiles in this city. So, yeah, there you go. I can see it on stream. You're making 154 from tiles. God damn.
Only one city.
That's really good. Yeah, really good.
It's probably because all the ocean tiles and that ocean. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what, Evan?
Yep.
I bet you'll complete that quest when winter ends because winter usually
Oh.
reduces dust on tiles.
Oh,
This
and
winter,
things
that's
roll
the
over.
special effect.
Things roll
-1
over.
dust on terrain with dust.
So you'll make a lot more once winter's over.
For sure. Yeah, you'll almost certainly just complete that immediately at the end of winter.
By the way, have we? No, this was not the turn for the song. Never mind.
No, unfortunately, we can't do the winter song yet.
The winter song has conditions that must be met.
My weather people aren't that great. They've been like, yeah, don't worry, population. It'll end in either 1 day or 1 month.
Don't
Somewhere
worry
in
about it, guys.
I
It'll
mean,
be
Oh no,
fine.
my unit absolutely disappeared Nope, never mind. I lied. It did not go into the tower. Never mind. Just making that up. Keeping
But
you on your
sire,
toes.
we're almost out of our winter stockholds of food. What about the sausages for the caravan?
Well,
I'm just
kid,
imagining.
we've narrowed it down to 16 turns.
I am just imagining your like horrific like eldritch horror monster people talking like that.
How dare
That's
you.
amazing. I love it. It's great.
Evan, you have eyes in your shoulders. You're an eldritch horror.
Please,
It's a good thing.
I
But
just want to talk to you.
That's not an eldritch horror. That's a hammerhead shark. Hammer shoulder shark. That's.
Is it an
it's
eldritch
just a
horror when
different...
he also
Hello,
has eyes in
Norman.
his head? It's just an extra random
No, we're
eye.
not here.
friendship.
Hang on.
This ship is friend.
Oh my god, by the next Empire plan, I'm gonna be screwed. I keep having to use my influence on shit.
Friendship alert.
My brain just said, "Oh, I'll send you some influence." That's not how that works.
Unfortunately, that is not how that
I'm
works.
very grateful for
That's not how the
Is that
game
it? We're
will
friends
work.
now?
We're friends, which is we can trade all sorts of things.
Okay. I don't
How
have
are
anything
you?
for you. Thank you. Bye.
I've traveled all this way to meet you.
Well, okay, you don't want anything from me, so hang out, walk around. There's a roaming army. Where are you? Where did you come from? Are you this 3? Roaming army? No, it would say you.
I'm right next to Icy Herb.
Oh yeah, you're right next to the ice. Watch to your north. There's.
Yeah, I can see there's baddies around.
Okay. Well, you can see farther than I can, and probably further.
Actually,
You
yeah,
know.
these people can see really far. Why is that?
Do they have the sight talisman?
No, that's why I'm weirded out.
Hmm.
Do they have the talisman?
They have the
Oh wait, did I do
winter
that Empire
immunity?
plan? I did the Empire plan that gives you more vision.
That'll do.
I almost
That'll
never do
do.
that, but this time apparently I did.
When's the next Empire plan?
7 turns.
Whence shall mine
God, I can't
empire?
get that much influence. Everybody quick.
Ah.
Double time.
Suffer.
How is that double time? Sorry. You're making like
Triple
19
time.
more than
Hold
you
on,
were.
hold on. I think I've got something. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I got something for this.
For what?
For you.
For me? What am I doing wrong?
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not a strategy thing. It's just, I don't think you have dies.
Oh, dice are really good for influence.
Yeah, you don't. I've had dies this whole game.
Hey, Evan.
Ah!
Will
yeah.
would like you to die.
Oh
knew
no!
it! Get him, boys!
Miscommunication!
Die.
Shred him. Chief, I don't know.
Oh, and Evan.
I have a lot of Hydro Mail,
finally.
which is not minus 75% on hero upkeep plus 10 approval.
Hey, now that Crucian is here, I should start. What's Roundup? I should start learning about that because I looked at it earlier and I was like, "Hey, Crucian has been very clear about he hasn't found me."
I'm not spying on
Oh.
you.
Yeah,
For a minute,
like
I thought
I
you were
said,
talking about the
now that
herbicide.
Crucian is here. I
I
should
thought
learn
you were talking
about
about some method
Roundup.
in mathematics, and I was like, huh?
No, I thought you were talking about the herbicide. Now that
He's near
Crucian is
icy
here,
herb.
Quick,
I
get
should
him.
learn about
Sprays his
chemical
assassin
weapons.
with,
Now
with
Crucian is
herbicide.
near icy herb. Could you tell me about Roundup, oh Will?
My flying ninjas come down out of the sky and
Stop
land
pillaging.
next to you and go, "Hello, we would like peace," and you just spray them with raid.
Was this a raid?
Ah, it burns!
Because it is now.
Okay,
That's what I-
Evan, I'll give you 70 die, which is enough for 2 boosters, if you will teach me nutrition chemistry.
Oh, he just wants to feed people.
I need food.
I've
It's
gone
a pretty
from
high level
Stungy
tech. I acknowledge
to
that.
Stungy.
I don't even know where that is.
I think it's
How much were you
in
offering?
the next
Oh.
last tier. 70 die, enough for 2 boosters.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Haha! Hello, Growing
Will, I'm going to say something, and I
Thank
need you
you.
to hear the entire statement. I really need you to sing a certain song, not on this turn.
Okay. Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what?
Understood.
The hole.
Thanks to my ability that
Hey!
I learned is a
It's the
Wild
crow.
Walkers thing.
It's the crow. The
I should be able to look
subscribed.
around the map and figure out where the scary sea monster is. Because it
Oh
should
yeah, where
be.
is this guy?
Oh yeah, I have no
Several in a
clue where
row.
he is. He's either at the very bottom of Sippy or he is long gone, baby. He could be anywhere by now.
Well, if it's clouded, then I won't be able to see. I see two thingies right next to each other, but how many is it? Like,
Oh, he's
5.
one entity, but he's like a fuck ton of arms. So he's one
Yeah, like he
tile.
takes up one tile. Yeah.
one tile, okay.
Yeah, how dare
Well, I
you be late,
see-
Crow? Where
Fast
have
food
check.
you been?
Hydrate. Stretch.
And
Ugh.
praise the crow. Praise them. They have brought us a shiny
am-
bauble.
So
I did.
ridiculously
They probably should
hydrated.
be bubble.
No, the crow in a suit.
I know.
No. I thought you said
Very
I.
well
Thank you
dressed.
very
You don't
much.
get it.
Yeah, so there's two tiles activated.
I've drank 80 fluid ounces of water in the last hour or two.
Sounds like a lot.
I don't know. If those
Well-
ounces weren't fluid, that'd be nothing.
It's not a lot when you
Sorry.
consider other things.
No, I'm supposed to inspect that. Alright, why not?
God, it's taking the spam to Navy so goddamn long to be built.
It's
Yeah, I
taking
see a
whatever
few
my
So
movie
naval-
is so long to
spam
do.
long.
I see
That's
a
damn long.
naval unit kind of close to the Peepus Sea.
It never stops getting old.
It's so fun.
It never stops getting old.
Hang on. Wait.
It's just so
Strike
old all
that.
the time.
I forgot I named it the Peepacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I see one to the east. Not in the region, but to the east. of
Peep
that
is to the left of me. Peep
Yeah,
is
and
to
then
the
I
right
see-
of me.
I see two ocean coast naval armies north of Kelp.
God, kelp us
What
all.
Oh my God, Will.
I had
Well
to.
done.
That
Um,
will.
okay, that's the three that I can see
That-
that are not. Okay, there might be others that are covered by clouds.
Who among you?
But yeah, those are the three
I
naval
didn't
armies
know,
that I can see. So one of those might be Scary Sea Monster.
Man, none of my cities have glass, steel, and titanium.
I would
No,
consider
no,
it really
no.
lucky if I get one that has both.
Me too.
Yeah, it is pretty lucky. It's just slightly inconvenient that none of them.
Oh wait, Bog Chips has both.
What?
Bog Chips has titanium, glass, steel,
Hell
and
yeah.
right.
Wait, why can't I construct this building in this city?
Hey, gang. Can I
Yeah.
expose something that wasn't so much a strategy as I didn't want to go into the water?
Sure.
Whereabouts did I choose to skip? You can build a boat.
Ah,
Like-
Bathysphere? That
Like,
wasn't it.
wait, your units can go in water, or do you want a boat?
Exactly. No. I want to go across
Yeah.
water.
That is shipyard.
Shipyard.
In era 2.
I also learned that tonight.
Where is
here.
it?
I got
middle,
the
you.
bottom of era 2.
I thought it was
And
on
that's
the
why I
bottom.
was
Why don't
going
see
to
it?
the Silas AI territory instead of.
Oh, Scheisse Fick, and I have this?
If you have it, you should be able to just
I
move
should
into
have
the
been
ocean.
doing this for so long.
Oh,
Every single time, it's just been orange because I've been out of movement.
Oh, I see.
This changes the game on turn 50. It's cool if we just roll this back, like 3 minutes.
No, I don't think
I
so.
understand the feeling, though.
what if
want
instead
to do
I
that.
just
Yeah,
give
when
you
I-
a lot of money?
Me, when I
What?
complete a
No,
quest
you don't.
for,
I don't need.
me every
I'm
time
just
I
saying shit.
complete That's me every time I complete a quest for a minor faction and then go to talk to them again, and instead of clicking parlay again, I accidentally click bribe.
I
Oh,
hate that
shit,
so
I've done
need to-
that.
Either beat up or quest with these guys. I forgot that there's somebody who is still not my friend.
Why?
Where did you go, Crucian?
Oh, my units have stealth, so the moment I'm out of like 2-tile radius of your city, I'm invisible.
Or
Oh, it's on luxury resources, you fool.
I'm only a couple tiles away from Icy Herb. I'm just out of vision range, so I'm invisible now.
I'm only a couple of tiles in Icy Herb.
There's only one guy here.
Oh no, Gender Bar is not constructing anything.
Gendabar!
Gender
Sorry, I've been
Bar.
wanting to say it like that all night.
How dare you. Get out. Get out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go.
It's cool.
Oh,
My anger is
Cool.
short-lived.
Very
nice.
short-lived,
Just
apparently.
kidding. Get out of here. Sorry.
Ah.
Every day, I am so sleepy.
Every
Common
day,
problem.
You know, I heard about somebody going
100,000
to sleep.
guns just died.
Mariana's Trench.
They don't drown, they just die.
Holding back the true horror of what's down there.
Silas.
No,
He works
God.
from home in the Mariana Trench.
Leap Day William.
They call him Leap Day William.
He was just out. He's back there. We'll see him in another 4 years.
I feel like we should always get Leap Day off.
Yeah, that would be
It's
cool.
literally an extra day.
That would cut into the corporate revenue.
I'd rather
I mean-
die than hear about revenue.
Me
Leap Day is kind
too.
of- Leap Day is kind of depressing for me at the moment.
Oh.
Because my grandma's birthday was leap year, and she died 10 days before her birthday.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
So,
That's
yeah, it's been,
it's such a strike.
yeah. But yeah, it happens. It wasn't entirely unexpected, just never expected anyway.
But-
But, you know,
But it
Yeah.
can be
yeah, I mean, she was in
prefaced.
hospice.
It
Yeah,
still
that's-
hurts like a bit.
that's
It's
about
shocking
how-
sometimes
yeah.
when it's a long-term situation, because you're like,
Yeah.
well, I should be fine, but like you just can't get over it like that.
Grief is a process.
Yeah.
You can't be at the end of it until you are at the end of it, and that takes going through. And that isn't linear, right? So like you just went through a part of it again. You will again. I'm
Grief
sorry.
is like the picture
Yeah.
book. We're going on a bear hunt. Now hear me out.
Jesus. Real quick,
Okay.
just and this was just for Will. Stretch and hydrate.
Oh.
I didn't do this
Okay.
one. But go back.
It's just for
We're
Will,
going-
evidently.
We're
Okay.
going on.
I'll get out. Oh, I counted wrong. I've had 4 of the 8-pack of Gatorade I expected to
No,
last me a
we'll
lot
do
longer
that.
than this.
We'll do that. We're going on
Huh?
a
Okay,
Kubler Ross hunt.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Welcome to the city of 1997. We're building a plow factory so that the people here can eat food.
I don't think I should have to pay money to learn.
You know what?
Well,
The
I agree.
stretch is
Be
for all.
glad you're
The
not
hydrate
playing
was
with
just for
Forgotten.
me.
Stretch.
Crucian. Okay, I really, Evan, I believe that you were going somewhere, and I want to hear it. But Crucian, naming your spy faction buddy Norman friend does not
Wow.
help.
That's
your
what
case.
they're here for. What?
Friendship?
Uh-huh.
They're here to be friends. I can leave if you want.
No. We're having a great time. Evan, we're going
Yeah.
on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt, and that is to say,
I just realized.
that in the hit children's novel, We're Going on a Bear Hunt, they love to say, we can't go over it, we can't go under it, we can't go around it, so we have to go through it.
Nailed this. Yeah.
Anyway, grief is
Yeah.
like a bear hunt,
No,
Yeah.
but
That's
the bear is the
Thank you.
friends you made along the way.
So you're fighting
Yeah.
your friends?
You aren't fighting
No.
the bear.
Oh no, you're not fighting them.
going through
you're
it
hunting
with
them.
your friends. Who the hunt is not to harvest the bear; it's to be with the bear.
The bear hunt is when your
Just
friends
don't
put you
question
on
it.
their shoulders and carry you through mud.
No, I think
Right.
the
And
bear.
there was
I think
one
the
set
bear
of
is
bear
peace.
prints. I carried you.
Then I looked beside me and there was only one set of bear prints in the sand.
Well,
So-
I think going off of this metaphor here, I suppose there's a lot of bear prints in the sand beside me, because my family is very big on my dad's side. So there's that.
So a lot of bears.
Yeah, a whole lot of bears.
I'm trying so hard because this is
Summer!
No,
this should be
This
all
is like-
sweet, but it's so funny.
it is. I mean, you know,
like-
I would
I'm
rather.
really happy that you have so many people to support you, but it being referred to as a lot of bear prints in the sand.
humor,
I would honestly
humor
rather
is-
talk about it like this than talk about it completely seriously.
Okay, good. Okay,
because
good.
because nobody knows how to talk about this. You only talk about
Yeah.
it sometimes, and everybody stares at their shoes. And then when we make eye
Yeah.
contact, we make mouths like tarps, right?
Yeah, like the part of the funeral where the family stands up at the front and all the like guests come up and are supposed to say sorry for your loss and just like
Oh, the receiving line,
It's
like it's a
weird.
wedding.
Yeah,
the
like,
other
what do I
direction.
say?
It's so fucked.
like
You're
I'm
welcome.
sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I don't know.
It's super
But yeah,
weird.
it's awkward.
And I mean,
And
that's why I
sometimes-
joked a lot when Will and I's grandpa died not that long ago, and it was a long journey, and still it was just like, this is almost funny. I felt bad because I was crying and crying at his funeral, and then I started laughing because they're doing this fucking, like, he was a veteran, right? And so they have the trumpet playing, but they don't know how to play the trumpet, so they have this fucking guy with this fake trumpet, and you can see the speaker that's big and white in the front of the trumpet, and so they finish the eulogy, and then this guy goes up in his uniform and does the whole fucking 10 yards, like, with his uniform, and he's standing straight, and he, like, pulls it up, and it's just a speaker cheaply playing out of the front of a trumpet, and I was, like, crying because I thought it was funny. Because I was like, this is hilarious. My
Yeah.
grandpa would think this was fucking hilarious.
You would have thought that was so funny.
Yeah,
I didn't know
oh
that.
my god. And I thought
was
about
trying
him
to
so
take
much
the whole
during that
service.
time. Because I was like, there's
I
so
was
much
trying
that's
to take
happening
it-
he would have thought was funny.
I was trying to take
Yeah,
it
I
all
thought-
seriously, but the guy giving the service just had the saddest comb over ever. It was such. He was
Oh,
trying
the
so hard with
display
so
of-
little.
Mhm.
It just. It was the
Two
thought of
tragedies
hair.
that day.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's
You
so
can't say that.
And like,
But yeah, I mean,
just,
for me, it's like
Go ahead.
sometimes you have to laugh about the I don't know what the proper term is, but like the guy that works at the funeral home,
Yeah.
who's struggling to put the urn into the hole
Oh,
and
Yeah.
realizes that it's too deep, or it's a little deeper than he thought, was how he put it. And you're like, is he gonna fall in? Gonna fall in?
You might fall in, we're not
oh,
sure.
like the person who was interring the urn.
Yeah, and I mean,
oh my god.
like, yeah,
When my great grandmother passed, we went to the place and we found out the guy, the funeral director he had 2 other people who worked there, one of whom was there on the day. His nickname was Koki.
Uh-oh.
What? No.
And, I'm not even going to start on it. But that's all you need to know.
Yeah,
And
it really
my mom pulled me aside by the elbow at one point and said she would not have gotten what was going on, but she would have stood, and she pointed, like she had like sussed out the corner and the chair that her grandmother had chosen or would have chosen, and she was like, she would have sat in that corner, stood over there, sipped some tea, and just giggled to herself. And we burst into tears laughing, right? Like it was the best part of her funeral. Yes.
Yeah, we know what you mean.
I am sorry, Chris, that you. But it's awkward. And like, what can you do but move through it?
Yo.
Bear hunt.
Yeah.
Bear hunt?
Sorry, I
In
really was
conclusion,
you
thinking.
do
bear
but
hunt.
bear hunt.
What can you do but bear hunt?
To
Bear
return,
your feelings.
Bear.
to return
I
to a
don't
little
know
bit
about that.
earlier, and my brain being really just a silly, goofy place. Norman said it's quite a strike, and now my brain, it's all over the place. So I immediately thought of a famous D&D plan, Mare Strike, which was the evolution of the plan Horse Bomb.
Mare Strike
Perfect.
might be one of the best things you have ever said out loud.
I'm so
Operation
proud of it.
Mare Strike.
I can't believe
It
that
was also, it was like the parting shot thing that fell out of your mouth at the very end of a session.
Yeah.
It's good. It was very good.
Tomorrow we will commence Operation Mare Strike.
Yep.
God,
So dumb. I love it.
after all of these years, the horse bomb, it happened.
Every time I'm getting pillaged and I have to mind control an army, I'm like, now go and apologize.
This was not a great
And
time.
you know what? One of the funniest
Um,
things I think about the horse bomb happening is that I was one of the people that plan was initially proposed to, and one of the ones that shot it down.
Yeah, you were like, terrible idea.
It's
Next,
like, no,
moving
we're
on.
not filling a horse with bombs.
It's just a bad idea.
And then years later, what if we filled a horse with bombs?
Right quick, is Chukun's Wiggly Bits, is that what we're... Vile Franz, Hungering Maw.
Ah, yeah, you found it.
Toucan's
Oh,
Rat.
yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
That's the sea
This
monster.
was not a
Wait, are
great
you guys trying to kill the
time.
sea monster?
I'm not.
No, I'm fleeing from the sea monster with my very few units and settler that I was
Oh, yeah,
like,
where
oh,
is he?
look, I can go. Do you know where I am?
I mean, I can see your entire place. I just don't know
Yeah.
where your unit is.
It's just north of
I
the
can tell you
center
where
of my
it is,
place.
Probably.
Of Pout House?
Yeah, if you draw a line from just left of the P and Pout House, you're looking at him.
Wow, he moved far.
He's on a trip.
Like there's
Wow.
a fortress right there.
Is the
I don't know if you. There's a dust water facility and a fortress right there. If you already have those on your map.
I'm so excited
There's-
for the assassination next turn.
Hey,
Um,
Evan.
There is a giant arrow on my screen.
Oh, I did say you should come here and assassinate
It-
one of my things. You should do that still with
Wait,
Norman.
what,
Okay,
what
I
is
need,
it, Chris?
I need you to listen.
Yeah.
So I'm in battle. Okay, for context.
Yep.
And I was going over to try and see if I could see the little exclamation point thingies to see where the sea monster was. And I come back and I see this red line just going all the way across the screen, all the way around. So what happened was I had a unit selected,
Mhm.
and I guess I clicked on a tile really, really, really far away.
Oh my god.
So it's now targeting like to go around the entire globe.
Oh my
So
god.
funny. Alright, I'm right on it, boss.
I don't think any of you. No, none of you will. So I'll have to explain the reference. This is okay. For a while in Warhammer Total War 2, there was a character called Boris Todbringer. Great name.
Okay. Excellent.
Who, his AI was a little bit broken. And sometimes, if you met him, and let's say, okay, so the map of Warhammer is like the real world, but distorted, so I'm going to use real world terms. He's in, like, Germany, right? If you're in South America, and you happen to meet him because it's a lot smaller of a world, he'll just ignore all of his actual problems, declare war on you, and cross the ocean just to fight you.
Interesting.
And he'll bring like 3 guys, but he's here.
Are they all named
He's
Todd?
ready. No, sadly. Yeah, so it became a meme for a while that like, careful or Boris will just show up. Like, gotta watch out. He became referred to as Toddy.
I was gonna say, does he just bring you Todds?
I have no idea.
Is that what Toddy
but,
is about?
That's who Toddy is. Yeah, Toddy. Yeah. 1 year for Christmas charity live stream, I believe. The Warhammer streamers I watch. One of them, he couldn't make it that year. It was tragic, but don't worry, they managed to get Toddy to fill in.
Oh, no.
AKA he showed up wearing a full suit of real metal armor.
Oh my
And
god.
pretended to be this guy the whole time, which meant that he only spoke in shouts.
That's hilarious.
It was really funny.
I mean, cheers.
All right, well, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I
That's
totally
Will's
should
reaction to getting a cheers.
this way. But alas, apparently I cannot. Whatever. I guess I'll
Alas,
go to the
alack.
next turn. I mean, I still have movement points. There's a
You
ruins
got a
in the
little
way,
bit quiet
but I have
for
enough
me.
movement points to go
Anybody
through.
else?
No.
Yeah, Chris, you're pretty quiet. Sorry.
Oh, am I?
Just there.
Whoa. I've never seen this one before.
Bad timing.
That open wounds thing, I've never seen that in my life.
Was it global?
Yeah,
Where would I
that
see
sucks.
I'm gonna try. No. Okay, no, I'm not gonna try turning my fan
It
down.
wasn't a quest, it was just like an event
I
that's
actually
happening.
clicked out of it. What was it?
Minus either 50 or 100% regen on everyone.
Oh god, that's awful timing.
Yeah.
Doing shit.
Oh, that's great timing because, sea monster. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah,
Mhm.
mostly leave you
Yikes.
alone if you leave him alone.
No. It's too late now. He
Oh.
ate everybody.
Wait, did you fight him?
No. I tried to run away, but he came up.
Oh, That's wild.
under
He
and
must be
beside my
aggressive
units.
now. Those waters of Sippy were so tranquil, he never caused me a problem.
The waters of Sippy were so tranquil.
He's just soaked in the tranquility all day. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
was
I
a joke. What were you
I
saying?
don't have any money. What was who saying?
What were you saying?
Me? I forgot.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no.
But I can hear you better now. So that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I didn't change anything, just... I guess I'm talking louder? I don't know. I don't think about these things.
It was weird. It didn't change for me, so...
Strange indeed.
That's strange. Very, very strange.
I'm starting to think I'm overdoing it with this navy.
Can somebody explain this real quick? Tome of Dust, plus 30% XP when recruiting a unit on units. Does that mean when you build one, it starts with 30 XP.
Yeah, it starts with 30 more, and that works if the hero is the governor of the city.
Oh, yes, it's an equipment. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I mean, that one won't do anything if they're just leading an army around. It only works if they're the governor.
No. This is leading an army around with my heroes. Have you met me?
I mean, just now, yeah.
I hide.
Haven't really steeped myself in the culture of Rebel Baby yet, but I have arrived.
Oh, hang on. I have more heroes that can be You should assassinate somebody if you still have not.
No, I'm working very hard on. Oh wait, I can do that this turn. I'm assassinating an AI's. I forgot that last week, I went and set up specifically to be able to do it in the Mazzari. Bing.
Alright, that's better. I'm giving up on the army
Are they
that's
gonna
just
declare war on you?
not doing well.
Yeah.
The Tower of the Consecrate.
What was my
Consecrate,
tactic?
whatever.
What am I supposed to be doing? I'm not doing the Lust for Loot one because the next thing is in the Allied territory. And they're mad at me.
They
No,
seem pretty mad in general right now. I don't know why.
I'm also physically unable to go in their territory.
Oh, they are terrified of me, apparently.
They're,
I'm flattered.
what was it? Mildly jealous or envious or something? One of those.
Shady.
Oh, I forgot my people have free embark and disembark.
Yeah, that's why you run around so quick.
Just like,
I detached my hero from the army that's wandering around Obsidian because I just wanted to get my hero back, and these units are very injured. I'm not saying I'm abandoning them, but I might be abandoning. They might not.
I am
die.
saying y'all motherfuckers on your for a bit.
They might not die, but you know, they also might die. But
I
it should be
understand.
okay, because, well, actually, no, I was gonna say because they're not, because they are in friendly territory, but I did also summon, units because of searching a ruin that killed a healer. So I don't know.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You know,
I am now building the Tower of the Consecrate in every city.
Also, let me know if it's on me that we haven't progressed because I'm doing a bunch of hero stuff that I forgot until I told Grushen
Oh,
he
we're-
should come over and kill
Other
him.
thing, really quick.
No worries.
I called off work tomorrow. I can't go in the state that I'm in. So if we need to play late tonight, I can do that.
Oh, nice. Right.
Yeah.
Well, good, because that would be in 15
Well,
minutes.
I mean,
so.
it's not awesome. I'm losing.
I was going to say, oh, bummer, but
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a bummer, but awesome for fun.
Yeah, I'm really glad that it means I can be here longer. I'm not super happy about me losing $185 every day I can't go into work.
don't you have PTO or sick day? No. Okay,
I
don't
only
even
get
answer
5
that.
days
We
a
don't want
year.
to talk about that. We're moving on
you
from
need a new
what we
job.
said. You need
this
a
isn't
poo job,
this isn't
bro.
that rare. But
No, it's
really
not.
common.
It's not, and I don't. Hey, you know what's cool?
This
Hmm.
game.
This game is
Yeah.
awesome.
well, okay, and you know what else is actually cool? What I have used my PTO for.
There we go. There we go.
So at the end of this week, assuming I can get better, which I will.
Canada, eh?
I will. I am going to Atlanta, Georgia
Hey,
for 5 days? 4 days?
That's cool.
Funky.
hey, it's that place that has
3
the
full
big
days
airport.
there and 2 days of travel.
Will is going all the way to Atlantis, you guys. It's crazy.
I'm going to Atlantis, which is
Nice.
famously in Georgia.
so
the oceans
Going
of
to
Georgia.
Atlantis,
Do you know-
Georgia.
do you know that Atlantis is in Atlanta, Georgia?
There's a place called Atlantis.
There is a massive resort called Atlantis.
Of
What's
course.
that?
Water park resort.
I
Well,
mean, I kind of be
let me
upset if
rephrase
we're
that. I don't know that it is in Atlanta. I believe Atlanta is landlocked. I believe it is in Georgia.
Ah, okay. So Atlantis is in Georgia, but
I believe it-
Atlantis is
Yeah.
not in Atlanta.
I believe it is an Atlanta-inspired, funded state.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Hmm.
So, hey, while you're there, if you want to go and, hang out in a bunch of water that other people are in.
Yeah. I can definitely afford to do that because it's marketed as a resort, so it should only cost me a
Don't do that, don't do
couple
that, don't do
tens
that,
of thousands
don't
of
do that,
dollars, right?
Don't do that, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Why does the roaming army want to fight me?
They always do.
I always do
Because
that.
you look like fun to fight, and they're
I'm gonna
bored.
go defensive this time, you dork holes.
Yeah.
Whoa, now that's language.
And still lose.
I was
Every-
thinking about. I just randomly thought about how I did in the last Endless Legend game that I played single player. And for one thing, I finally won with the Ardent Mages, which is cool. But the
Problem?
first thought I had was, I survived the Necrophages.
Mm.
Which
Hell
is
yeah.
also true. They didn't even go to war with me, but literally all the other AI on the map were fighting each
Chris
other.
Chris has just
and not
confessed
me.
something.
No, not at all. But yeah, all the AI were fighting each other and not me. So, yeah, it was fine. That might be why I did so well.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
I love when you can build burrows, but like they gain you nothing.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I'm like, I want to level this to level 2. I want to level this district up, but is it worth it?
I mean,
It can be.
I ran out of things to build earlier when we were talking about other things that we'd run out to build, and I was like, hey, a burrow. That's my vibe.
Yeah. Ooh, where should I build defensive wards?
Where
Let
do you
me
feel
Places
threatened?
you plan to defend.
Why is Peepus Room trading with Trenwin? Trenwin is the farthest city.
Ooh,
I
is there
think
more
trade
like,
routes
I know
benefit
why.
from length.
I know why.
Isn't it-
It's because Peepus Room is where I built that building that gives it +7 trade routes, so it must have run out of other
Oh.
cities to trade with.
Oh, that
Hmm.
makes sense.
okay, follow-up
Oh,
question.
shit.
Is this more of a land defense thing or an
Oh.
ocean defense thing, or does it not really matter?
What?
I think it just gives your city more defense stat, which just works.
I think it works on both. Yeah.
Okay.
So I also built that +7 trade routes building, and I went from making about 300 dust from trade routes to making about 3,000 dust from trade routes.
I just activated Grass Silk.
It's crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
God!
baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh, I am running
Yeah,
grass silk.
baby.
That is helping.
I am now making 6,000 dust from trade routes.
Good God!
This is the most I've ever made in any
It's
game from
huge.
trade routes. That's insane.
I got grass silk running everywhere.
It's running around.
Okay. Before you said from trade routes, I got really scared because I remember a game where you were making like 25k a turn.
No. That's not happening.
Hey Norman, by the way,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of boats near Cloverbite, but they're not coming for you. They're just going to that citadel.
He is making 14k a turn.
That was
One time, at not
Yeah.
threatening you, I wasn't threatened.
So this is the Spamton Navy, so I need to call this something else. I'll call it
The Spavy.
The Cromer,
If you will.
This baby.
Honestly,
Peepus
I like the
Sailors.
default names. I like the default names for the Royal Walkers armies. Like,
Yeah, I like the
Panther
default names a lot
Warriors.
too. It's just in this particular game, I'm being a meme lord, so I have
Yeah.
to rename my.
Well, and
The
also,
Chroma Core.
Krushen, I mean, like, a lot of these happened by accident. Pout House wasn't about pouting or somebody get. I won an outhouse for Butter Farm, and I was like, I'm not going to call it outhouse. And I slapped the keyboard, and I was like, oh, pout is a word. And Evan, you asked me about clover bite, and I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to type clover, and then, oh, I would munch on clover, and it's a bite. And then it looked like lover bite, and I didn't realize that. But I thought overbite. And Rebel Baby is because I settled there, and they said, fuck you. Get out. We hate you.
They were your
I-
rebel
yeah.
baby.
I forgot to
didn't know
mention
that
this at the time.
5% was a thing that happened when you settled somewhere. But 5% is what happened in Rebel Baby.
The biggest flex I've had in this entire game and all my times playing it is that every single city of mine has been fervent since probably turn 30. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Fervent since birth.
Being popular.
Assigned fervent at
I'm gonna
birth.
put that on a t-shirt. Fervent since turn 30.
Did everybody else hear Chris say assigned fervent at birth?
No, I
did.
did
Oh my
not.
God.
I did.
Yes,
I did. And it was brilliant.
I needed to make sure that everybody else
I did hear it.
heard that
I'm so glad
beautiful
you said something.
statement.
That was the correct answer.
Yeah.
Oh, that was incredible. Thank you.
Hey, Evan,
Yes.
Krushen,
Yes.
Yes.
other people who know where I am.
Yes.
There is a small little village that I didn't deal with in time.
Would you like assistance?
I'm not saying that raising the locals.
Is it in your territory?
I was thinking more.
It is within my territory, and it is
Oh, I see
causing.
it.
It is the bitter eastern edge of my territory.
I was thinking more. Give them a lot of
I
money
see.
and ask them to stop hurting you.
I talked to them about money and quests, and they said, you're
I've
not going to get
sneezed
that
the-
done.
As soon as I
Bribe
get legs
function.
/ evolution, I will help you.
Okay.
As soon as they go near enough to
Just-
the water, if you can scare them into getting into the ocean, like throw bees at them, I will eat them alive.
They're right on the edge. Can you hit them from the
I
water?
don't know. Can artillery boats do that? I have a cannon icon.
Because they are, unless the ice, there are 2 ice hexes and a water hex that is just separated by the ice.
Looks like I just might be able to do that. The Hurnas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can bombard about this situation.
No, the boss. The boss.
Oh, wait.
I'm pretty sure Bombard is like seed.
The boss. Okay.
The boss.
Yeah, it is, but they're on a seat. They're on a coastal tile.
You can't siege minor
Bombard
factions.
says, your fleet must be on an oceanic title exploited by an enemy city in order for the action to be available. So
City.
if they're exploited, yes, but if he has an exploited tile, I can do it.
Okay.
But I think that means I would have to build my city out to there and then be exploited on their village, and I don't think I can do
I'm
that,
pretty
right?
sure what that
Yes.
means is if you put that next to a city, you can engage in the siege action,
I don't
which will not help
Right.
in this circumstance.
Well, then get
Right.
your men over there, because I don't have legs.
I'm
Okay, come
working
on.
on that.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
I just commissioned a whole new armed force of men.
Parley.
Not a leg force?
I'd like to parley.
Well, they already had the legs. I'm providing them with new arms. We have to retrofit the golems for war.
I have an announcement to
In
make.
my faction, we actually do provide new arms.
Peepus? Room?
Keep us armed.
I have an announcement to make at the World's Fair in Peepus Room. We are making an announcement of a new patent-pending technology that we've invented in the laboratories of Peepus Room. We've invented it not with science, because we don't know what that is, but with money, the way we invent everything.
Interesting.
I would like to announce that we've invented a marvel of magical engineering, a self-perpetuating engine of wealth creation, the Dust-Driven Distillery. Available now.
in
scared.
Peepus
Wait.
room.
Wait.
Keep this room.
What is
He
it?
got the end era tech.
Available now.
Wait,
The
you can
plus
win the game?
100% dust. No. He has to get all of them to end the game. It's the one that gives you plus 100% dust on cities, though.
You bastard.
I am,
Oh, so we're about to go to five digits.
Shit.
I am now making 30,000 dust per turn.
Yeah.
So you're about
Yeah.
to lose the
Yeah.
game.
I
It's
see.
still gonna take a while.
I mean, we're not about to lose the game, but we are now in the
I'm never
downhill
gonna
slide
conquer
of losing the game.
Halamon. Never.
We're in the end game now.
My next tier 6 tech takes 100,000 dust to do.
That won't
Okay,
take
that's
that long.
4 turns.
If I don't spend my money on anything else.
Uh-huh.
Which I will.
It's 4 turns, and you still have 10k left over.
Well, yeah, but I have other things to buy. Like, I have
Yeah,
other things
but-
to buy. I'm not eager to end the game.
I know. I'm just pointing out.
I'm not gonna rush it.
He's not an
I'm
egret. That's a bird.
I have to build a kennel so we can have dogs.
I
Oh,
like
that is a
kennels
good
too.
point.
Aw, friendship.
I'm getting all the texts I ignored in the earlier eras.
I'm stealing
Yeah.
all the texts I ignored in the earlier eras.
I hate you.
Right.
Okay, wait. I ruined. Where are?
Oh my god, Crucian, you were going to offer me techs and shit.
Would you like that?
No!
Okay.
I mean, yes, retroactively, that would have been brilliant, but now...
On
oh.
principle? Never.
okay.
I mean, it's not even principle, it's just... That's so many other
Why
menus I'd
is
have to click through at this
titanium
point that are
Titanium is so expensive
proven
now.
pointless.
You have any mithrite?
Do I have any mithrite?
It's the green one.
Listen,
Well, I see you
I
have
know, I know.
Hyperion.
I do. I have all 12 of the Hyperium I got over these last few turns.
I have 178 Hyperium.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I told you
What?
this. One
Oh
of-
yeah, you did. I just forgot.
I have so much Hyperium and none of the techs want it.
Oh,
Well,
wait. I was gonna earlier.
I need Palladian and fucking
Evan, do you wanna-
titanium.
Do you want to make a Leviathan? Or sorry, Kraken pact?
The Leviathan I'm handling. What?
A Kraken pact. Sea
To
monster.
kill the Kraken?
Yes.
Listen, buddy, I may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units at sea right now. But I'm trying to conquer Halaman before Crucian ends the game.
How many of those units have better than iron gear?
I don't remember.
Come on.
That's just
Evan.
That's just rude.
Evan, just get cracking with Will.
I don't even know where that
Look,
bitch is. He left Sydney.
when we started this game, we were sorely Kraken lacking. But he is here, and now we must handle this problem.
Because we're not lacking Kraken.
We are not.
I'm snacking on that Kraken. Well, that
If
was
you would
better
like to
than I
be
Him
expected.
up.
Just a little bit of soy for that boy.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, don't eat Kraken or most giant cephalopods. Some of the teams who first found some of the wash-ups
These guys are so nice.
or have like harvested them or found them or whatever, one of the ways that they maintain buoyancy is a lot of ammonia. So when they were like, oh, we've got this, I mean, we would be bad scientists to not try to eat some of it.
Can the Wild Walkers only have one city?
No.
What? I think you're talking about
You're
the
looking
other
at the
thing,
Broken Lords,
God damn
and
it.
also
ironically-
no. And also
Yeah,
no, they're just
ironically-
bad.
Yeah,
the game.
ironically, that is the Broken Lords, whose main victory type is expansion.
Yeah.
That's so
That's
Um,
the opposite
Oh
of
yeah,
what
they're
you're
not doing so
Their
well.
cities look really cool, unfortunately, too. Or their one city, I should say.
Hey
These
guys.
cities
Well,
seem
the
to.
Wild Walker
really
cities are
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
wait, hold
Is
on.
it, is it the time?
Hey guys, not to put like a timer on this game, but I can start building the Wonder.
Whoa.
This game's gonna end in 60 turns.
Whoa.
Everybody
God damn
sit.
you, sit
Everybody
down.
panic.
Fuck down.
No, I am
Shut it
so
down, boys.
not near the end of the game.
What? Why?
I mean, that is like pretty good that I can even start.
Is there a method for building an exploitation district on a cliff, or if you have that much elevation, is that just somewhere you... I built the city there, and unless I go around the elevations, I can't build on top of the cliff.
You should be able to build on top of the cliff, I think.
Yeah, the city can build up there.
You can only do 2 borough streets per... Or, sorry, every... God. You can only do 1 borough streets per every 2 citizens, though. So if it's not letting you do it, it might be because you need more citizens.
Yeah, no, yes, thank you.
50 cents.
Sippy sins, yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
I've decided to be controversial, and instead of going for...
Controversial yet cowardly.
Controversial yet cowardly.
Sorry, not about you.
Instead of going for the Serum of
Is
Itaru
it?
that would allow my units to become immortal, I'm going to go for self-driving plows because I believe in making the world a better place.
Or at least making the
No,
world
I forgot
better.
to move my gentleman again.
Like more furrowed place, yeah.
Are you laughing at my
Yeah.
agricultural ambitions?
No, I'm praising them, I swear.
That sounded so disingenuous for some reason. No, we're not making fun of you at all.
Will.
What?
I'm kidding. It
Oh,
I told
I
us
see.
all that you were doing that.
Oh yeah.
Just take me down to the ball game already.
Does that mean, like,
That just
kill
meant
you?
kill
I'm
me.
confused.
Just take me out back to the ball game and shoot me. already.
I don't think that's
Take
how that
me out
goes.
back to the
Wait.
ball game and just throw a
Oh.
curveball
Put
at
a
me.
bullet in my head
Hey.
at the ball game already. Why don't you?
Did you guys know that if you just want to look at the really pretty world, you can hide all of like the names and stuff?
I didn't remember that. How do you do that?
If you hit Control and F10,
Yeah.
it hides all of the UI.
Oh, that is
Oh.
cool.
I was trying to look for a way to let me look behind my city names because they keep getting in the way.
Oh,
Be trying
yeah.
to check certain things. I haven't found that yet. But it lets me
I don't
look at
know
the
what
world.
army I want to assign you to, man. I don't even remember the name. Oh, you only have one of those? We're all gonna die. Sorry.
Dramatic.
First Grim Deluge. I want you assigned there. Assigned
Hero.
army.
Inspect. Oh no, I already did that. Inspect
hut.
this.
12 hut.
9
11
hut.
hut.
8 hut.
Okay, well, nothing with titanium.
Jabba the Hutt.
What happens when we reach... we reach 0 hut?
Pizza Hut.
Oh dear god.
4 hut.
I fucking miss Pizza Hut, dude. It
You
didn't
do.
go anywhere. I
It
just
didn't
did.
go anywhere. Yeah, you can go there. I will say something though. If you're going to order from chain, go online because all of their online / store pickup things are like, do you want 2 large pizzas and our cheese-a-doodle bread basket thing? It's $11.99. But if you walk into a place or you order it for delivery, it is $42.
Yeah, truly.
Cronus, who brought up Silas's quote from 2021. I meant to apologize earlier for my incessant schnoz.
Hmm.
Oh,
I
that
remember
was a
that
great
day,
quote.
too.
He was
Oh,
very
I remember
sniffly.
that day.
Oh, when his
Hey,
schnoz was
schnoz.
just so incessant.
Adorable?
Question mark.
He's
That's
A
so
sniffly-
hot.
Romantic?
That's so
Hour
romantic.
2 hour.
Oh.
He's on a time schedule.
I
He
think this
works
is the
time.
first time.
Working 6 to 5, 11 hours in a shift.
I wish.
I think
Anyway.
this is the first time that I've played as the Wild Walkers and not been able to do the set your economy and population thing to level 4 part of the quest. It's the first time I get the Empire plan. It's sad. I need more.
What? God damn it.
That's why I'm sad.
The AI
What
kicked
the
me out
hell?
of there.
Did it just skip a turn?
I don't think so.
What happened?
Oh, hello.
Okay, no. I just midway through. What is this shadowy smoke that's jumping around my? Oh, that's just somebody who's on the
It's
periphery of
me.
my- Yeah.
Hi, Norman friend. Am I supposed to be able to see you?
If Norman Friend is within range, I hope so, because Norman Friend is not supposed to be all the way shifty. Right, Norman Friend?
Oh, yeah, it's because your watchtowers.
Cannot
is right
believe that Norman
there,
Friend
I
is not
think.
Norman.
Oh, my watchtowers.
Yeah, I was
I
also
don't-
confused.
My watchtowers are still under construction, but my army can see you.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
cool. Maybe
wait,
you
my
have
army-
That, you
My
must have that detection item.
yeah, my hero has detection. I'm not
Oh.
sure why. I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, it's that thingy.
This
Okay.
hero has a
But-
skill to ignore movement difficulty.
Parallels.
Oh yeah, some of them have that. It's really cool. By the way, other fun fact: when I, oh, not doing that quest. It's the one that just says be at war with somebody. When I'm
Earlier,
playing,
I got a quest to destroy gender bar.
No! Don't
No.
do it!
I
That's
did.
a diversity loss for all of us.
when I'm playing in single,
Is it good bar?
when I'm playing in single player, sometimes I'll just walk through an AI's territory and surround their city in volcano formers and then leave.
Wow.
That's so mean.
Just like, yeah, actually, no tile yields for you. Bye.
Excuse me, can I just get right in here and sit? There we go. Oh
I have
fuck,
one
I need
thought,
that
and that is
tech!
Geneva Convention.
All I heard was Geneva Convention, I'm so sorry. What?
Yo,
What
they
did you
took
think
my
that's-
bribe.
Yeah, I mean, I
because
think
they
that's the
don't
only
have a
part
roaming
that really-
arm. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the only part that really mattered about the volcano forming and then leaving. Really about the volcano forming in general. Geneva question.
Sorry.
I almost said Geneva question, but yeah, my point stands.
Krushen, what if I made an insane power move and just asked you to trade me both of those high level techs you just got?
I would say no.
Do you have? Why can't I ask you for organized labor? Do you not have it?
Probably because I don't have it.
Why
Oh,
not?
I
you
can't
fool?
read.
Why don't you have it
I
then?
was working.
Okay, I don't believe in science.
Why didn't you do this thing? Because
While you're busy researching organized labor, I'm discovering endless alloys. So
Evan, I got you.
You got me.
I got you.
Fam
Yeah,
squad.
Can you
And-
teach me
The way of
something? I'm trying to figure it out.
This is the way of the womble. Watch carefully.
Yeah.
Do you ever?
Ah, hell. Advanced alloys. I don't feel like going back to pick it up.
What's so funny is I was looking at your text and I was like, do you think I can get away with offering him just advanced alloys? I don't think so. And then I clicked out of it. I was like, I'll never fight for that, you fool. Yes.
Well, I'm
Amiibo
not trying to
Mario.
be like
Thank you.
hard on deals this time. I'm just trying to be helpful.
I just have no reason in Fimbleton. Literally everything takes like 1 to 3 turns to make, no matter how big it is. I have no
Mhm.
reason to do anything.
first world problems.
Yeah.
Oh, my stuff gets
Shut
built
up,
too
30K
fast.
boy. I don't care.
More world
30K
problems.
boy.
I know Cruncha Cheese has no construction. There's the same problem there. Cruncha, it's a. Oh no, it's a Cruncha.
Oh,
Cheese.
wait.
I
You
also
have the
think
mega
I'm-
pole, don't you? That
Yes,
explains
but
it.
Honestly, my other cities are doing fucking great too, and it's awesome. Except, holy shit. Calm down.
Yeah.
I need newspapers, you guys. My people need to know what's happening, but I don't have enough mithrite to build them.
You gotta stop
That's
making your
so
newspapers out of
sad.
midnight, bro.
It's look, it's not. It wasn't my decision.
Such a waste of resources.
Sometimes I get confused by that, but I kind of assume like the mithrite must be part of the printing press or something.
Yeah, I assume it must be some kind of like for the news building. I don't know.
What is that one?
Essential news technology.
What am I, Mario?
Hmm.
Don't ask me what that meant.
Copyright strike.
Ba-da-ba,
Wow.
Something
So
has changed.
true.
ba-da.
I know! Stop
Shut up.
making him look all cool while doing it.
Don't pay
too.
attention to it. It's fine.
Which
and-
two of them. You've
Yeah,
got two.
He's
Of
got the plow.
I got the farming one. My people are very happy the plows drive themselves. 300 dust. I think I can do that. Do you need something else?
Who are the ended? Is
Bring-
that one of you?
30 mithrite.
No, that's a minor faction.
Okay, great.
They fly and are immune to disease. That's all I know.
How did I
Yep,
fail
you got it.
Quest? Okay, whatever.
Okay, I'm not sending this army of... I'm not sending this navy out into the wild until I can retrofit them. So they're just gonna sit here. Okay.
Oh, I'm a little goofball.
That's-
I see how it is.
Now are you producing faster?
What a
No.
phenomenal scent.
Hmm.
Each my
I'm a
dairy
little
cow on the farm.
goofball, short and stout.
I'm tall and stout, thank you very much.
I'm a
Twisted
tall
shout.
goofball, short
Ah!
and
No,
Jump scare.
I didn't mean to do that. One of my controls, opened by. Oh no, I might have. What did I bind it to?
I don't know.
your drum roll control.
I bound one of the controls to open the soundboard, but now I don't know which one it is, and I can't close it.
That's hilarious.
God, I gotta go check my keybinds.
You ever just...
Wait,
I don't know.
it's
Yes.
the key I'm pressing. Why isn't it working?
Just click on the little thing in Discord and shut it.
No, it opened an overlay on my screen.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh.
That's...
I
that's
can't
rough.
click on my hero without
like
playing
Steam
this.
Steam overlay.
No, please.
Hey, Will.
Exactly.
What?
Could I, like, trade you something for mithrite since you have 122 of it?
I
For
don't know
God's
about
sake, I'm
that.
188.
Wait.
No, the other one,
Oh.
mithrite.
It just says open soundboard. Do I have to set a different
Yes.
one to close soundboard?
Yes.
Hmm.
The tiger is out.
The tiger is out.
It's all I think about.
There's not one that says close soundboard.
Suffer, I guess.
I guess that means- Depends on whether you want to close the soundboard.
Okay, let me try this.
Also,
No.
while you're doing this, I will return.
Who
Return.
is home?
No, I'll
He's
be
ascending. Bye, bye, Norman.
right back. Be right back.
I did it.
Ascending. That's not where my home is.
He's crawling into the ground again.
Like a
what
warden
a worm.
disappears into the ground.
It's just I was thinking the warden disappear effect. Just like the crunching
I
noise.
feel a little bad for having the resource pixie blood.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
The rest of them all feel pretty normal. Dust water, wine, dye, emeralds, dust orchid, blood crystal,
Die, die,
moon
die.
wraith, there's
Okay.
hydromiel, there's spices, there are said wine, you can tell I've had some. There's titan bones, and there's red sang, and then there's just pixie blood, and they mean it literally.
Yeah.
Though the process of extraction can only be described as heart-wrenching, the healing powers of this wondrous material cannot be matched, and besides, pixies have very short memories.
Oh,
What?
Extremely sad.
that's
worse
awful.
than I
What the
thought.
fuck?
The
No.
rest are all like lichen and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad.
Hmm.
I like the
Sad.
hydromeal description. Hydromeal is a key ingredient used to form a high-energy loaf when combined with grains and nuts. Together, they provide a cheap and powerful food for soldiers, which, for the first time in history, actually tastes good. Slay.
High energy loaf. Beautiful.
I think that's what Bella is sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Bella is at most times a high energy loaf.
What are the last 2 resources that I
Ooh.
don't have? I literally have every luxury but 2.
I don't remember.
Blood crystal elevates pain threshold. Huh.
Oh, I bet the Ardent
Okay.
Mages love that one.
Yeah.
Blood
The Ard
crystal
mages
is
love
plus
having
25%
increased
attack
attack.
on cities.
Well, it also elevates your pain threshold, so it lets them do more fucked up things to their bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For magic!
For magic.
Yeah, but you gotta hand it to them. They're good tattoo artists.
True.
Yeah.
What's my fact?
You don't have to hand it to them for most other reasons, but you gotta hand it to them for that.
I need 16 luxury resources and I have 14 tiles. Fuck off, I'm EP.
Hey, Will,
Yes.
gonna end your turn, or...
I'm working on it. I had to commit almost 100 mithrite to retrofitting my hero.
Jesus, what?
I'm doing something.
How did one hero cost that much?
Because I gave him a legendary mithrite insignia that costs 35.
My god.
And full mithrite armor, which is all tier 3, which cost about another 30.
That's ridiculous.
That still doesn't quite add up, but it cost, I think, 84 mithrite total.
That's so much.
So, yeah. Anyway, he's very scary now.
Yeah, uh-huh. How much damage does he do?
Great question.
Yeah, no.
245.
Do you think I can find an apartment
He has
in
600
my
health.
area that's like got chicken legs?
I'm
Sadly,
sorry. Say that
Probably
again?
not.
Do you think I could find an apartment in my area to rent that's like got chicken legs and like
Oh,
running around?
Like a
maybe, I
Baba
don't
Yaga
know.
style
Yeah,
apartment.
like Baba Yaga cottagecore.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
The rent would be pretty high, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
For crones only.
It's fine, I'll get my
Crones only.
God, can we get a sign for our apartment that says crones only? I feel like
But I don't know if I am a crone.
if you're not a crone. Oh,
I don't know if I am.
am I a crone?
Is it a
Do you
gender?
want to be a
What if it
crone?
says Muppets only? How does that make you feel?
Well, I'm definitely a Muppet, so that works.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Can't disagree with you on that one.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, where'd the other man go?
Although, Evan
Where did you
has
send
been
your
known
brother? Sorry.
to sing about whether or not he is a man or a Muppet.
Only because I'm so confident in myself.
Now, that seems very counterintuitive.
I'm anything if not. Wait.
Go on.
No.
Okay. I mean, I guess you don't have to.
If I'm a Muppet, and you're a man,
I beg.
As of this taping, I am.
wait until tomorrow.
Um,
I'm gonna turn you into
Unshrimp
the embodiment of a
yourselves.
poncho.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
that's more
Krishan
concerning.
very early in our friendship told me once, he was like, I don't know, I've never really thought about my gender. I guess if I were something, I'd be just like, if my gender was something, it'd just be the shape of a poncho.
Yeah,
I
basically.
think that's so real.
Like the protagonist in Gris, who just looks like a poncho with a head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That.
I like Will.
Fair
you have a
enough.
quote somewhere also of you saying, like your gender isn't picky, but if you slap, it's like Oobleck. If you slap it, it'll pick a side.
Gender's like a non-Newtonian fluid.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's not really set, but if you smack it pretty hard, it'll do just form.
Feel the same way.
No.
Oh,
I mean, I
I
was
feel
gonna
the
say my
same
gender
way.
is
Your
a
gender
liquid.
might be a little less. It might be a little more Newtonian than mine. I don't know, or less Newtonian.
Newtonist.
Wait,
Newton has opinions about it, whatever it is.
Newtonian just follows from the beginning of something. Like it had to happen that way. No,
Does
I don't know
your
what you're talking
gender-
about.
I have no idea. Never mind. It's not important.
Does your gender fit the shape of its container?
No. Everyone keeps trying to put me in containers, and I keep crawling out like a living slime.
Hey, I got that
Fighting
shield.
through
That's
bars.
I got that shield that's just the lid of a pot.
I love that
Oh.
one. It's really funny.
I finally
You'll love them.
can use my little guys.
Oh.
The I forgot what it was called. Where's the screen? The pedagogator. Yeah,
Pedagogator.
pedagogator. Yeah, that thing. The ordinator thing that goes on boats.
A teaching stick.
Patagonia's getter.
Yeah, the thing.
The thing that acquires Patagonians.
The
Yeah,
boat.
Patagonia Skitter.
Special boat creature. Yeah. I wish I could put it on heroes, because those were the
Well,
ones I
dang
really
nabbit.
wanted to love.
None of my city done had a lava flow and don't already have that dang thing in them.
That's so true.
I
I
don't know if
understood.
you've ever watched King of the Hill, but
Oh
Will?
yeah.
okay, yeah.
Oh
Also,
yeah.
I guess I need to give King of the Hill a try. I didn't know it was a Mike Judge show until a while ago, and like, I watched Beavis and Butthead when I was the age to not get it. But like, it's satire, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
he gets it.
I think so. Assuming I get it.
The-
I
Yes.
couldn't tell you.
those characters are not the heroes.
No.
They
No.
are sympathetic, but they are not the heroes. They are not to
Yeah.
be emulated. Right.
No, no, not at all.
It's like, to me, this is a weird, but it's like reading a Stephen King book. Every now and again you go, oh, I know that person, I've been that person, I hope to not be, or I love when I am, maybe
Mhm.
sometimes, that person. But like, I don't want to emulate all of this.
Yeah,
character.
yeah,
It's a character.
that's definitely.
It's a caricature. Yeah.
Yeah, like most of the characters aren't like that bad. You know, I don't enjoy comedies where I'm like, this doesn't feel funny. These characters just suck, right? Like,
Well,
I don't
or
enjoy
like I'm
South Park.
just vicariously
I was about to
uncomfortable the
say
entire.
yeah, yeah. But King of the Hill is definitely more of the like. Well, it's ridiculous in a funnier way. Like, I see. I can never keep all the characters' names straight, even though there's like 4 main
Oh, I
characters.
wouldn't know. Just give me the
Um,
sketch of them, and I'm
The-
sure we'll all know who you mean.
The one friend that's kind of nuts, and they all know he's nuts. Like he works as an
with the
exterminator, and he's a
aviators.
prepper.
Yeah.
Well, he does pesticide application for Hank, the main guy. Square head glasses.
Yep.
And one day Hank's like, I don't want you to do my pesticides anymore. I'm gonna hire somebody else. And he loses his mind and puts a bunch of fire ants in Hank's yard. He starts a fire ant colony in Hank's yard, which eats all of his grass. Or no, sorry, no. It starts attacking people. So then he has this guy come back and apply pesticide, but he does it wrong and it kills all the grass. and then they have to replace all of his grass, and like there's this great part where the whole neighborhood comes together and gets some new grass, and I think something still goes wrong in the end, and like the episode ends with him having just like a dirt yard. But because it's to kind of show that it is, next episode it's back to grass.
Within, I don't know, I assume it's like a 22-minute without commercial. But within 22 minutes, we encounter and either solve or don't solve the world's problems.
Yeah.
And then slap the reset button. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
but I also get the sense that if I had followed the show more chronologically, or at least more than just what I was exposed to at a friend's house sometimes, I would understand it's a little bit better than what I've seen. Sorry, Chris, hit it.
I just remembered that King of the Hill is the show that well, okay, context. So when I go to con, I'm not going this year, but when I go to my local con convention, there's a comedy group. Oh, good, Army's regenerated as they should. There's this comedy group that does this. Okay, it's horrible. It's cursed. I'll tell you that. But it's
here for it.
It's like a fan fiction reading panel.
Oh boy.
And it's like stuff that they haven't read beforehand, but they will just like automatically recite it.
Dude, they have somebody proofread it, right?
One person does, but not the people that are saying it. But I mean, this is like part of the like after dark part of the con, so no kids allowed.
Okay.
But there was one. Okay, not all of them are like that, because there was one that was a combination of King of the Hill and Dragon Ball.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
I don't even know how to describe it. Just sort of like.
Now listen
what
here,
do you...
Goku.
No.
You come into my store and you ain't looking for propane and propane accessories.
Like, and you know they do the voices too, of course, because you know silly Goofy.
Man.
And yeah, like it was hilarious. Like,
excellent.
That sounds
I mean,
incredible.
it's pretty much exactly what you would expect.
A fever dream.
One running gag in King of the Hill that I love is the character Boomhauer. It's completely incomprehensible, pretty much even to his friends. Ever thought I did real fast and muttered everything, he just kind of slurs the words and he stutters them down, you know, man.
I understand.
He ends every sentence with like one completely understandable word. But the rest of it is just like country muttering, you know? Like, you don't know what he's saying.
Don't want him back, man.
I would like to make
and
an announcement.
everything before that.
But it varies between people going, I don't know what you said, and yeah, Boomhauer, you're right. That was really deep. And you're like, I don't know what Boomhauer just said, but yeah, sure.
I'd like to make an announcement.
Yeah.
We have discovered a new piece of dustology. We now have this it's called the Sippy Sippy. Although our scientists that we don't own, or that we don't hire rather, keep trying to tell us, well, we don't believe in science, so there are no scientists here, there are only dustologists. And they keep telling us it's actually supposed to be called Serum of Itaru, but we're calling it the Sippy Sippy.
He only needs 2 more. He's got 3 out of 5, to be clear.
I'm just excited by the fact that the faction that doesn't believe in science is going to win science victory.
It's very funny. It is hilarious.
Unless you stop me.
Figured this.
I swore a vow.
I know you didn't mean me, but you just said you, and you know that is.
I mean, I'm not going to be mad.
Folly. What's past?
I swore a vow not to declare war, and I'm sticking to that vow.
You could break it
There.
for him. Sorry, I'm kidding.
Are you asking me to?
What? Hang
because
on,
then you'll
hang
just
on.
break it on
What if?
me, and I'm too
hang
weak
on.
to fight him myself
What
because
if
I'm
it's-
trapped on the water.
What if it's not war? What if it's just?
Punching.
Can you war his not sciencing, but
You know what? I know how we can all sort this out. I know how we can all get along.
Clicks the big red win button. Sorry.
I'm gonna research the United Empires Council. That way we can all get together and talk about this.
Spirit of God, Crucian.
By
What?
research, you mean by?
Yeah, that's the same thing, isn't it?
No.
Well, it cost me 117,000 dust, so
have
I'll be
we
in a minute.
recently spoken about the G8 or 6 or 7 or 3?
I'm
Is that
just
a
fuck
game
all of this.
console, or was the G8 a game console, or I don't know anything about science.
Yes, the G8 largely is gamesmanship.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm a geopolitics expert.
So what are we feeling, gamers? I can't stay up too much longer because I am just beat. But I don't want to end.
I don't
in an
think the
awkward time.
game is gonna go too much longer.
I think I don't know. I could see it going like an hour longer.
We're
I
about
couldn't.
to get into NATO.
Don't you need
Oh,
all of
okay.
those texts?
Hang on. Nope. Rewind. You couldn't? Let's
No,
finish
I
this out.
don't think it'll go an hour.
How
I
much longer?
think Crucian will be done in like 4 or 5 turns.
Just be honest.
Yeah, ish. Let me see here. I'm making 31,000 a turn,
Yep.
Hmm.
and I need 117,000 to research the next one, and then I probably need a little bit more than that to do the one after that, and then I think
So-
then I win science victory.
10
Then
turns?
3 or 4 turns.
Just
Yeah,
technology
probably.
As Will I Am done known. Well, what you don't know.
I'm a
Ooh, actually,
beetle in
hang on. Can
disguise. Sorry.
I speed this up? Maybe.
Do you
God,
want science
damn it.
stockpiles? I can make you science.
why would
stockpiles.
you tell them
Who?
about my beetle?
I need
You
one
can't
more
use
dust
those.
orchid.
Just
Yep,
I
sorry,
share
what's
my
that again?
beetleness.
Oh, you don't use science. God, shut up.
Sorry, what is that? Not familiar.
All he knows is money!
Money!
He's got to have money!
Money. Well, at least I'll
I'm
have
also-
a thriving empire when the world ends.
Hey, and I don't know, maybe I won't be the only one who wins. We'll see.
Are you?
I'm also
allies with all of us
53%.
secretly?
That would be funny, but no.
Everybody
Uh,
wins.
I am 53% of the way to an economic victory, but that would take a lot longer.
I don't know what to do.
Could take like
Oh no.
47%
I
more.
sent it away. Can I click on it in the menu?
Oh, I guess you could probably do economic victory if you
I
turn off
hate that in this game, if you accidentally dismiss
Or
the
make it.
thing, it deletes it.
games.
Oh, oh,
It
I'm
does?
sorry,
Hmm.
I can't send it back because. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
all good.
I've been right click.
Unshrimp and drink
Posture
your
check.
waters.
Oh,
Da,
yeah.
da, da,
Hey, I'm not trifecting. I'm just saying.
da.
When did I get so much influence? What the fuck? So this is how you
Well-
get big influence.
You're a popular
Spicy.
motherfucker, okay?
I started flavoring my food too.
Ah,
Like you smell better, or your breath, or
No, like I use salt and pepper now. It's a little strong for my people, but
Huh. But wait, it's the salt in the ocean.
Are your people British?
wait a minute.
also is the pepper in the ocean.
I
I-
started unsalting my food.
That's
Yeah.
my
Like me.
favorite. Like, oh my god! Imagine making a fantasy world, and like it's just a normal fantasy world, but like one of the things that's like different is that instead of salt water, they have pepper water.
oh my God.
If
I've
you
been
get in it, you
watching
just
these,
sneeze to death.
Good.
Yeah,
I've been-
shit doesn't
Oh my God.
oxidize, but it's neat. Like it has like a trigger effect. Like it sneezes, it has to
I'm just
convulse.
picturing a thick sludge.
No, I mean it
I've
just looks
been-
like
Hey,
regular
muck
water.
about and find out.
I've been watching these funny TikToks of this guy that's like, it's pretty blatantly satire. He's like, let's find out which one is better, Indian cuisine or British Indian cuisine.
Whoa!
He does this for a lot of things. He'll be
What
like, which
could it
one's
be?
better, the
I will
original
say-
or the colonizer knockoff?
I will say, tikka masala is some of my favorite native Indian friends' Indian food,
Hmm.
especially to order domestically. No matter whether it's other native Indian people cooking in a restaurant, they would prefer to have the Scotland developed version of Indian food, tikka masala, than curry or basmati or whatever, because Indian food is so regional and so nuanced and so
Yeah.
it's all the same. It's all the same everything, right? But they're like, you know what I would like? I would like the McDonald's of my spices.
That's
And
so
I
Oh
can
yeah,
get
I
that.
mean, it's not like gonna be terrible necessarily, but it's just
Yeah,
like
But have you seen British
Yeah.
Chinese food though?
Have you seen American Chinese food?
No. I know it's
The
not. I'm not
Chinese
saying
food.
it's. I'm not saying. Oh, it's so inauthentic. American Chinese food is not in any way what would you call authentic Chinese
Oh,
food.
but it's edible.
It's just
Bad
it's just a
strip mall
developed kind
American
of food.
Chinese food is still edible Chinese.
Yeah. What
yes,
I'm
no,
saying is
tracking,
British
I'm
Chinese
tracking.
food is an affront to your eyes. And I try to be
Yeah.
so
You're
like
lucky to get
honest
out
about
with
like
it
yeah,
just
we have a lot of
for your
biases,
eyes.
but like British food can be great. That one's not it. They need to start over.
That one
British
does not
food?
slap.
And great in
They
the
need
same
to start from the
sentence.
top.
Mm.
Say again, Chris.
I just said British food and great in the same sentence.
Wow.
Yeah.
Harsh
No.
but fair.
Do you want
I'm trying to think of one good thing to say about.
oh god damn it! I was on the last turn of a quest, and one of the formerly Silas armies wandered into this region I have to keep everybody out of.
Who's the first
Uh.
Searing Flame?
He's a great guy.
Oh, so that's the army I sent to help you deal with that minor faction village that looks like you've now
Oh
dealt
yeah,
with.
right. You're red. Red doesn't mean aggro. Got it.
No.
In that sense.
Yeah, it looks like. Have you dealt with that village now?
No. Yes. They finally accepted money.
Well,
Um,
I'll
however,
probably just
now
keep
there's
going and do
somebody
a full
else
circle
fucking
of the
with some
world.
stuff. No. Come here. Come here.
Oh,
Keep
I
going
see.
in basically a straight line, straight toward Icy Earth.
Unfortunately, I'm not going to face the sea monster and kill one of his tentacles. R.I.P. though.
I will be back in just a minute.
Sure.
Oh, actually, if you are, that would be. Thank you. I will too.
Update: I am building kennels in Big Shot.
Slay.
The adoption agency will open tomorrow. There will be pups for people
Yeah.
who wish to have pets in Big Shot.
This is going to be the cutest goddamn city the world has ever seen.
We also built a Abbey of Anomalies around the natural deposit of choking horrible black dust that we found because it's in nature, and that means we have to respect it.
That's so romantic.
Yeah.
Just don't inhale in that district.
Whoa, so many trade routes go to Crunchatees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9?
Wow.
I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of
Oh, I
Crunchatees
think-
going on. Sorry, Crunchatees.
I don't have a lot of trade routes going on.
It's partially because I only just met you and I'm at the worst angle to trade with you.
Yeah, I mean like to anyone
Yeah.
other than myself.
I think I get the most because I have some of the most ocean transport shit going on.
Yeah.
Hey Evan, I have just sent you a deal.
Oh, dear. Oh, slay.
Way.
I mean, literally, why not?
Yes, the tiger is out.
Yes. Yes.
I love
I
it.
still have 201 Hyperium.
Jesus Christ.
Someone take my hand. I don't know what that means. Someone.
Why?
Someone hold me back.
Why do you want someone to... Okay.
I don't know, but you
Ocean
gave me
Man?
enough Palladian to build a few of the things maybe before you win the game that I wanted to. So thanks.
I'll still be a minute.
It's okay. I mean, I literally wouldn't mind you winning the game because then we'd all go to sleep.
Sleepy Evie. You're that Sleepy Evie, huh?
I'm so sleepy, Evie. When I was saying like I came home last night and I went straight to bed, I'm not joking. Like I don't know why I'm so tired. I think it's because I know break is impending. Like it'll be my spring break next week, and I don't have class on the evening on Thursday. So on Friday I have a class. So Thursday and Friday I have one. Wow, no, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I have one class a day, which is really unusual. And I have work, but like that's handleable. And Thursday and Friday, I don't usually go into work because Friday I'm off, and Thursday I work from home a lot. Because otherwise, like, I have an office, like, I have a room that is my own, and I never need to be there because they never need me. So I'm there on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Sundays, and the rest of the time I'm just not there. And the job listing, like, that I signed, the agreement I signed, I only have to be there 3 days a week. So the rest of the time I'm just physically not there. Because they all Slack me anyway, so it's not like they're going to notice. And my boss doesn't really care, as long as I get my job done. But this week I have to meet with a different guy, as usual. But anyway, I went on a tangent. My point is, I think I'm so tired that my brain is like, oh my god, it's sleeping time for a whole week? Hibernation? And I'm like, no, we still have to finish, it's Tuesday. And it's like, oh my
It's
god, I
Tuesday.
can't wait to hibernate. And I'm like, no, it's Tuesday. Even this weekend, like Saturday, Silas and I have to go get, or Friday, Silas and I have to go get eye doctor appointments because I need my glasses. I haven't been to the eye doctor since December 2022. Yeah, that's right. Oopsie. And I really need to go, especially because lately I've noticed I am extremely light sensitive. Like, I will go outside and, like, I can't see. I am, like, blinded by the light. And I, like, have to look at the ground and walk around. And I'm trying to, like, cross the street. And I, like, am having trouble because I can't see where people are or, like, where cars are. Which is bad.
That is bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real rough. It's real bongus. So.
I'm like spying on a whole bunch of people right now, but I've just
I'm
realized
back.
that I don't need to be.
Oh my god, are you spying on me?
Oh, I've been spying on you, yeah.
Aw,
For like a long time.
that's
Yeah,
Um,
Evan, don't feel
but I
special.
I
don't-
know you're
I
still
don't-
here. I just came back, and I know you're still here.
Actually, I went to Chris's.
I know you
Okay.
are still here for longer than. Oh, I'm just passing. Oh no.
I've known he's been spying on me because I also intermittently he just steals something from me
Yep.
and I make a noise and he
It's
goes,
nothing
what?
you don't
He
need.
goes, what? Something wrong?
Well, look, to be honest, another reason I had a spy in the city is because I can decrease the cost of diplomatic treaties.
Oh, look at you being helpful and not
I do
saying
appreciate
it.
that.
So when I'm sending deals, I can not spend as much
It's like at the
influence
alley,
to
I
it.
were criminals. Or no, the Draken, sorry.
Yeah, it's like if the Draken were criminals.
Maybe I'll play the Draken next time. Or maybe I'll continue my autism. Sorry.
Can I track the
Oh, is
plan
it winter?
that not autism?
No.
No,
It
but it
in
will be
2 to
very
4
soon.
turns.
No!
The Draken are so good at influence.
All I heard was Evan go in on Discord, and then through the wall I heard no.
Why does my mic not pick it up? My
Because
dramatic,
it's too high
my
pitched.
sillies,
Well,
my goofies.
I love your sillies and goofies, but if it came through the wall, Evan, I'm glad it cut that one because some of the ones it doesn't catch don't go through the wall, but it goes through the wall
Of
of
your
my
heart.
brain. No, my
The
heart
wall of
loves
my
it.
brain.
But no. If it was just the tympanic membranes of my heart, but the tympanic membrane of my ear. Oh,
Wait a minute.
I like your noises and your goofies. And god damn it, did you forget to be silly?
What?
Why is my dust per turn
I'm
going
being
down?
silly, don't worry.
I have a little thing in my wallet that
I
says
was
Stay
referencing
Silly
you.
on it. It's
Did I stay
important.
silly? Oh, for fuck's sake, I fucking forgot. Yeah, I put that up during a trying time in my life.
Huh?
What?
My
Yes.
Discord
not
status
bad.
was, oh my fucking god, I forgot to stay silly for like a minute.
Oh.
And I put it up when a bunch of stuff went wrong, where like stuff got really serious. And I was like, that's how I feel. I feel like I just realized I fucking forgot to stay silly.
And
Yeah.
and yes, and I'm glad that you stay silly. That's why
Thank
I'm
you.
appending that too. I love to hear your loud noises.
Although,
Just
you love to know
know,
they're happening, but it's okay not to love to hear them.
Well, I not headphones are a son
Yeah.
of a bitch.
My current status is the
Yeah.
parasocial relationship between you and the guy whose article you cite the most in your
I
paper.
love that, and I was like, ooh.
I was writing a paper yesterday, and boy oh howdy, is there always one guy who's just saving your ass. And the professor's like, don't quote just one person, and you're like, I would not. Oh my gosh.
I choose a topic, I try for synthesis, I write my own thing, then I go and I do other research, and so frequently you find that book. And then I go, thank you, my fellow researcher, and I just grab their bibliography and read everything in
Yeah.
that.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
I'm
because
like,
they'll also
yeah,
just
it
reference.
just-
I'm writing like a comparative, very like long, like 13 or 14 page essay for a class right now, comparing Buddhist modernist ecological. You don't have to get into this with me, but Buddhist modernist ecological ethics and practices and deep ecology practices from George Sessions and Arne Nass, and basically, it's not that hard to find works by Arne Nass on deep ecology. They're very convoluted sometimes, but I do really like his works. That's not hard. It is not hard to find works by Thich Nhat Hanh, where you chose Artifacts, and mine was
Yeah.
his book. Well,
Yeah.
one of his books. He's written like a ton of books called Zen and the Art of
poetry
Saving the Planet.
and yeah, there are more books published, I think, by Thich Nhat Hanh than most other Buddhist authors.
Oh yeah, and honestly, they're really good. But I'm having. Oh wait, Chris, did you want to say something?
Quick side note. Is anyone willing to give me Titan bones?
Yeah.
Due to reasons. I kind
do
of
we
need
have
them.
relations?
Do you
Diplomatic
need industry
relations?
or do you need Titan bones?
Is it?
I Specifically Titan bones.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
I
Are you
need
making
2
friends with a
boosters.
bug?
No, it's
no.
There's a guardian
Well, I
after
have-
Chris.
I have
I have
28. I do
25.
not have enough to give you more
No,
than that.
well, I have 25 right now, so that's, kind of getting there.
So you need.
I
How many
just-
do you need?
Let's see, I need 30 for a booster, and I have to do 2 boosters, so 60,
Okay, I can give you, and you have.
or
how,
kill
you
the
have,
guy.
You have how many already? Sorry.
25.
So you need 20. You need 35.
Yeah.
I can give you 35.
Okay.
Oh, literally, no, I
Um,
can't. I don't
Nope.
have that much. I can give you
Ain't got
28.
Give him 25. I'll give him the other 10.
Thank you.
No
Got you.
problem, chap.
No,
we
I
don't
don't
have
have to
trade.
die.
Why?
I would like to announce that the Sea Robots have been kind enough to give us a bunch of Mythright for a quest, so I am now building an Imperial News network in every city.
The Seabits.
Support the Sea
might
Robots,
I make-
support the news!
Might I make a request, most powerful money lord?
You may speak.
Can you not buy the final tech without warning? I'm very close to the end of the quest victory, and I've never seen what the
Quimbus.
close part looks like. I'm not gonna win it
Sure.
but I know there's more steps because this quest doesn't end in you win. I just want to see what some of the more steps are.
One thing I can tell you is that it will very dramatically zoom into the tile that you're doing your stuff on for the
Oh,
quest. Not dramatically. I mean, it'll unexpectedly be extremely zoomed in at the start of the turn, but but it won't be the end. It'll be the next to the last. But yeah, that always happens.
weird.
Evan,
Yes.
Thich Nhat Hanh.
Oh, yeah, but his book Zen and the Art of Saving the Planet is my artifact for this essay, and it's very interesting, but it's very helpful because he just references Buddhist texts, obviously, because he knows them well, that he's talking about, and so then I can just go, oh, the Diamond Sutra, and just go look it up and then explain why it's important. And it's way easier than going and individually finding all of those texts and having to explain it, because, well, he is a modernist and not all Buddhists agree with him, and he also practices Zen Buddhism specifically. Like, he does know Buddhism well. Even the Buddhism he does not practice, he does have a relatively good understanding of. So, did you get to see it?
No, but I did research Difference Engine.
Oh.
That's the tech in the era Crushenzon that gives you 100% science.
For some reason, I'm just not seeing that one.
All of the pillagers.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Hmm.
So I've taken out one of the pillagers. I'm after the other one now.
So much
Are you
pillaging.
playing Minecraft right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind
Oh,
of
wow, I
in
didn't
my
know.
area.
It didn't look like this last time I played.
Really?
But
But you
also,
love this game.
Evan, that's a little difficult because Thich Nhat Hanh has written most of the modern Buddhist texts and their interpretations that are used by even those who don't agree with his personal philosophy, right? Like his... Yeah.
That's
right?
why it's a comparison between uses of Buddhist modernism, because he is a Buddhist modernist. Even if people look at him and think, oh, well, he's such a classic, like, Oriental monk, like, he must be the source of Buddhism. He is a source of a kind of Buddhism. And, like, he has very specific views about what that means, and some people agree with it, and a lot of people don't. And he's also very, like, controversial politically. And so, like, there's just a lot going on with him that is different from what you would not just expect, but what you see in, for example, like ancient, like Pali Buddhist texts that like would not agree with some of the perspectives that he has. And so it's the essay is examining to people who one of them is a Buddhist modernist.
I should have said report.
Yeah, it's a comparison and kind of an
yeah.
analysis of their specifically their beliefs about like the current ecological crisis and what they say is the way to end it, but the lens is that they both have in some way modernized Buddhist work. So even though Thich Nhat Hanh is like Buddhism is his life, right? It is his life work was surrounding Buddhism, even if it's something that is diverted from the path that a lot of Buddhists took. Arne Nass is not a Buddhist, or was not a Buddhist, but he did take a lot from Buddhist texts and teachings. So it's interesting seeing that because they both went down very different paths. And some of that's just the type of work they did. Like, Thich Nhat Hanh was a religious and spiritual leader, and Arne Nass was a scientist. And
Oh, really?
they were both important educators, but like they think differently. Like they at least they write very differently. And so Thich Nhat Hanh writes very poetically and very like much. You can tell he leads in a faith, and then Arne Nass writes in a very analytical, like, this is the way we control depopulation through these methods and things, and like it's very different. So it's interesting comparing them.
Winter is next turn, by the way.
Yay!
Okay.
We never even got a Dust Eclipse, did we?
I'm gonna fail this stupid quest because the formerly Silas is gonna land an army in this territory
That
again.
is so funny. Go, my love.
I have one turn left on it, and he's gonna land over here, and I can't kill him in the water
I would,
because
but
I'm not
won't.
Evan.
I can't
I
help it. I
saw
love it.
I saw the blue AI, the Mazari, with one unit, go in a direction. I'm assuming, well, going in the direction where the sea monster is, and then turn around and go the opposite direction. There's a little bit of eye in there, I guess. Oh wait, that's a lot of armies. Okay. Unrelated.
So welcome to the first ever meeting of the United Empires Council.
I
As
want
you know,
hamburgers.
the current discussion of the day is whether or not we should allow hamburgers.
I vote yes. We should all vote yes now.
I've reached this
Is
point.
it only hamburgers, though?
I've reached this point in being sick where I'm just incredibly hungry and fully incapable of eating because it won't stay in me.
Yup.
God damn it! It failed the quest again.
I'm sorry. I did try to sail over to kill him, even though I love him.
No,
Winter
I'm
time.
making a couple of
Winter
boarding
time.
vessels.
Winter
It's not
time.
it's not ships. It's just dudes in a boat. So 2 boarding ships can sail around and kill that.
I have
Can we
more
wait
insults
5
than
more
I've ever
turns?
had in any game.
The
If you just
ally.
saw the
Sorry.
if you just saw the quests appear for the region in Gadanak, yeah, I was right next to it when it appeared. There's a lot of guys. It's like 7 to an army, and like at least 5 armies. Just putting
Wow.
that out there.
That
Yikes.
sounds
It's
terrible.
bad here. All bad. All bad now.
The ally just came to me and said, "We know you have a spy in our territory." And then I went out of the dialogue and noticed that they had just done an operation to try and find my spy and failed.
Oh my god.
We
Also,
know you
when I
have a
click-
spy, but we're
We just don't know where.
We're
If
just
you
not going
could-
to tell
if-
you where.
if you could really confirm or deny that, we feel more comfortable.
We know you're
And
not.
then-
There's not even any point in lying about it anymore. Just admit it. Just say it. Just
And-
for fun.
And then I went
Just
and
please,
and then I went and
please,
clicked
so I
on
can
them and
sleep
it said, I went and clicked on them and it says terrified.
I love when that happens.
Super.
Like they
I
are
love when
so
AI gets
scared of
really
you.
mouthy with you and you go look and it's like mortified,
Yeah.
endangered, and you're
Peeing
like,
their
I
pants
haven't.
at once.
My favorite is when I go look and I haven't interacted with them the
Is
whole
that
game.
actually a thing in this? That's
There's
still-
something like that.
Okay.
Envious. Apparently, they're envious of me. We haven't even met the other AIs.
I saw Envious several turns ago.
I
and
just
I'm sure it's
realized-
gone
I
now.
wanna-
But
I don't see. Okay. I'm looking at my city management and I do not see my boroughs. Where?
I would like
Because
to
there's one
announce...
that's on top of.
Sorry.
There's one that's on top of an anomaly, and I want to exchange it for the anomaly thingy. But I literally do not see it in the list.
Oh, I don't think you can do that.
It usually... I feel like it usually lets me build the Abbey of Anomalies on top of it anyway, but I could be misremembering.
Well, I don't have enough pearls right now.
Okay,
so
it might let
find
you
out
just
when
do
I
it. I just realized that to do my main quest, remember I assassinated the Mazari's governor.
Yeah.
I still haven't met them
Oh,
because
Okay.
because the way I infiltrated their city was technically Will giving me vision on their city.
Yeah, I just like gave you coordinates and I was like, send a spy there.
So my agent came back and it was like, "Did you kill the
Sent in,
governor?"
like-
And they're like, "The governor of where?"
hang on. So you sent in an orbital spy drop, and then, like, skyhooked them out.
So you could do that all along, but you couldn't do that for little chompers in the bay?
I could not. I'm sorry.
Well, I
Little
mean, it's not the
chompers
same.
are a lot bigger than like one
Body
human.
The name
shapes,
is
little
deceiving.
chompers.
Unbelievable.
Little chompers are beautiful as they are, but as they are, is quite a
Are you
lot
saying
larger
that
than a
little chompers
person.
has special needs? Just be honest.
Yes.
Are you? Were you not
Are you willing
saying
to accommodate my
that
little chompers?
little chompers had some special needs that weren't addressed?
I'm willing, just not
I think I
physically
missed.
able. Your chomper is bigger than me.
Wow.
Very large chomper.
I thought with the power of an entire nation behind you, you would figure something out, but I guess not.
I'm creative. I'm not that
So the chomper's
creative.
bigger than a nation? He is in my heart.
Some
Not-
small
yeah,
nations.
exactly.
And then the
See,
nation.
Not
stood up
physically,
behind
but
the
in
chompers.
your heart, the chomper. Nothing is bigger.
There is a
than the
chomper in
little
my heart, and the
chomper.
doctors say it's terminal.
Oh my god.
Huh?
That does sound pretty dangerous, not gonna lie.
I'm a
You
huge fan of clicking
okay?
end turn and then going, no! Immediately.
I'm sorry. Do you have heartworms?
I have heard chompers.
Hmm.
Lightning or Lily? That's always the question. It was Lily. Sorry.
Lightning or Lily?
What was that lightning I just saw?
It's a ripoff of Dungeons and Dragons.
Ka-chow.
I heard a faint ka-chow.
Yeah, Chris said I heard a faint ka-chow. Oh my god. There was a faint ka-chow.
And I'm glad.
I'm always glad to hear a faint ka-chow.
So, Will, how's the quest thing going?
Well, since the alley I ruined it, 3 more turns.
Oh!
Oh.
That's not even what I was
You said
trying
you were-
to do!
God
Wait.
damn it,
Didn't you
Crucian.
say you
No,
were
it's not over.
close?
We're not done.
I know.
Okay.
Stop winning 2 times at once.
Well, the problem is for me, those are essentially the same thing.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's funny.
Yeah,
You two-timing
Actually-
bastard.
I think it might be funny because one of the reasons Science Victory would be hard for the Forgotten is because they'd accidentally get an economic victory.
Yeah, luckily I think I can do it. I think I haven't. It's like you have to do it because if you wait too long and make too much money before you start going for it, it's impossible. But I think
Yeah.
I'm fine. I think I've started early enough that it's okay. Oh god, there's an idle construction in Peepus room. I'm
No!
sorry.
Never let the peeps go idle.
Peepus have gone idle.
Build a medical center. I'm sure you
Yours
desperately
was
need it.
idle.
You may be entitled to compensation.
Peepus Idol is
Contact.
actually also a famous TV show.
It's crazy to me when I'm in like the city that I built on my doorstep.
How? When
Yeah.
you say famous,
I mean, like,
It's
literally
famous in
every
certain
single person in
circles.
the United States of America knows about it.
Have you never
That's-
seen?
that's all. That's
Peepus
I wanted asked and answered. Asked and answered.
Don't shame.
Thank you.
He's probably
Thank you.
Canadian and we just don't know it.
It's a Peepus counselor.
It's a Peepus room.
Room.
I don't know.
It's a Peepus room.
I'm just a
Bitch.
silly guy. I'm just filled with
That does sound pretty
Um,
silly. I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Actually quite serious.
He's filled with it. He's filled with all of the yeah.
I have been awake for far too long, parentheses 1 day.
Yeah.
Parenthetical. I missed my nap, and I'm kind of angry.
No, literally, I almost took a nap. Like, I was almost falling asleep in one of my classes, and I almost took a nap in the library. Because people fall asleep in the library all the goddamn time. And I was like,
Yeah,
what if I
I'm
just
sorry,
close my
I'm
little
sorry.
eyes and go to bed
You
vibes?
said library. I was there.
What did you hear?
You were at the library?
You were
No,
at the
no.
library and didn't say hi?
Do you not remember?
Unreal.
Oh no, that was during your nap. No, I'm saying
I swear to
you
God.
said people fall asleep in the library all the time, and I was saying, yeah, you said library. I'm there.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I see.
Our
It's
library's
quiet.
Yeah.
There's books
It's
there.
Quiet. Got a good smell and a good energy usually.
Books protect me.
Sometimes somebody goes over, hey, you fell
Guys,
asleep,
I
and you
have
go,
2 more regions to name before the game ends.
Well, we're gonna need a quote, aren't we?
have you not named them yet?
No, Hylamon.
And you already have them?
Yeah, just
You should name them Hydrate and
They're ocean
Oxygen.
regions.
If I was not
Roshan.
both if I both didn't have social anxiety and wasn't afraid of like I don't know, like actually being mean to a person, I would love to wake somebody up in a library by going, Oh, you're finally awake.
No,
I'm sailing on the quotient.
the quotient.
What do you mean? Oh, you're finally awake.
It's the
Why?
Skyrim
Opening to
intro.
Skyrim.
Oh, that. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think that you're really messing somebody up with that.
If it was someone I didn't know and I woke them up and at a public place and just said that out of nowhere, it would be very strange.
It would also be weirder if you woke them up and then went, "Oh, you're finally awake," after you woke them up.
Yeah.
Let me just clarify. It's funny if they wake up naturally
Like-
and you're there. It's very strange if you wake them up and say, "Oh, you're awake."
Right.
You thought they
like
were dead.
I'm all the way with it. But would it bring you some joy and not really fuck somebody up as a way to be like, tap tap, oh, you're finally awake. I just wanted to let you know you had fallen asleep. I gave you a couple of taps there, and then leave and go back to your book. Go
No,
ahead,
because
Bill.
what I really want to do
Go
is
ahead.
start with "Oh, you're finally awake" and then quote the entire rest of
and
the
then
Skyrim intro.
crumble them down a snowy hill and present them with a moral. I understand.
You were captured trying to cross the
I went to
border.
the library to cry.
Just like that.
Well,
dwarf
hey,
piece
you know
over
what's
there.
beautiful about libraries? They have those quiet rooms that nobody can hear out of either.
I have to reserve one, which also makes me cry.
Today I went to
Okay,
the
but it's
library to work on an essay that's due tomorrow at 11:20 a.m.
Gross.
Um,
Disgusting.
It's like my class on sex and gender in ancient Greece and Rome is maybe it shouldn't be surprising that it's turned philosophical, but it does annoy me.
That's why I've never
We're,
taken
you know,
philosophy
reading-
of religion, because I just know.
Yeah, because we're
Well,
reading Plato,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh, Plato. And there was one phrase someone said in class that really resonated with me, which was Platonic forms jump scare.
Rushan, is that what you experience?
Yeah.
That's what
All
it's
the
called when
time.
someone I thought was my friend tries to hit on me. Platonic forms jump scare.
Yeah, I mean, we're actually like talking about the theory that is why, like, you know, we have the term Platonic and why it's about Plato. But
It's very interesting.
yeah, it's very interesting. It's just like I have to write about philosophical stuff, and I have to write. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough
And
said.
Phyllis can
really.
get their offical right out of here.
I'll kill you, Will.
I mean, I thought it was pretty accurate, but all right.
Yeah,
Never
philosophy
mind, Chris has
classes to me
spoken.
always like sound fun, but then they never are, and like,
Aha!
that's such a bummer because like I like
I did the
philosophy,
quest.
but like they start getting really exhausting really fast. I think it might just
It's
be the template
interesting
through which we
you
learn a
have
lot
to-
of it.
I mean,
What
I'm
the
like,
fuck
you
is
know,
it? Tascall.
I'm reading about it, and it's cool, but then I have to write about it.
Oh, it's like a
Less
super
cool.
silic.
That's how Plato felt.
Supercilic?
Supercilic?
Well, no,
Yeah.
Plato didn't. What I love about them is they had amanuenses, and so they just BS'd, and other people wrote shit down, and
Don't
then they got to
understand what you
edit it. Ooh. They got all of the things that we have, and many of the things. They were their bullshit sessions condensed after being edited, after. Man, wouldn't it be great if Discord was like, I can shuffle this deck and make everything y'all have said over the last 3 years into a book? And the book will be very short and make a lot of sense to other people. They'll need a reader's guide, but it'll be great.
Yeah,
No
I mean,
offense to
the
winners
chapter
here,
or
but
the.
TikTok.
I was about to say I have an announcement to make.
You're ready to do it.
turn.
Oh, I mean,
200.
I've been ready, but I was letting you.
Yeah,
finish
no,
your
I
quest.
just
Go
I've just
ahead.
been-
Yeah, I
I've
wanted
just been-
to. Yeah, there's another thing I wanted to say though. The current section
Please
I'm
do.
reading, it's what's it called? It's the name of a guy. Well, for one thing, Plato loves writing a dialogue between Socrates and some guy.
Yeah.
So he's writing stuff as if it's Socrates saying it.
Wow.
It
Which,
isn't.
then when you're writing your essay, you're like, Plato writes that Socrates says that. Plato writes.
And sometimes the
um,
guy's name is like dummy or ignorant or. Go on.
Yeah, but this whole section, this whole dialogue that I was reading was basically, Socrates and this other guy talking. And the first guy was like, so here's this speech that I heard from this one guy that I thought was really cool and interesting. And Plato's like, all right, well, I'm gonna reform the same argument into a speech. And then he goes on and does that, and then later he's actually, both of those speeches sucked. So here's an actual good one. I mean, there's, other religious-related reasons for why he wants to give a speech that I guess sucks less, but it's also like, okay, how do I write Socrates gives a speech that doesn't suck?
Yeah,
Speaking of
Yeah.
speeches, I have an announcement to make.
it's tautological.
Yeah.
It is a historical time in the grand city of Spamton. We have reached a landmark that our great historians tell us is called Turn 200.
My
Oh
God.
my god.
And we have invented something that we think is going to change the world. It is endless alloys. It sounds like it means alloys that don't end, but it means it was made by the end. We get it's confusing, but it's why the name of the game is Endless TM, because anyway, I win. I guess next turn.
Oh, well.
And quick,
So-
everybody
so-
make it cool. End your turn.
Just
You can infiltrate your
If
city.
I...
click, click, computing.
Oh no, Peepus Room wasn't building anything at the end.
Oh, look at that.
No?
Adios, cities.
Do I not
Beautiful.
win now?
There.
It's not done.
Oh, it's not done yet. Okay. I just
Sorry,
saw a bunch
really
of
quick, I
hostile
had to-
spy actions
I just,
happening.
yeah, sorry. I just had to decrease population in all of your cities really quick. There it
Hey,
is!
look at the art.
Oh.
It's so good.
Hell yeah! Suck it.
Oh, you were his ally!
I was secret double allies.
You were an ally with me too!
During the break, Krushen was like, do you want to be allies? And I was like, sure. And then after the break, you secretly sent me an ally thing. And I was like, well, now I feel bad. My tummy hurts. So I said yes. I thought you might also win, and I was hoping you were also allied with the other two so we'd all secretly win.
No, I
What I
didn't
think
say
really
know that was a
cool.
thing either. I thought you came over here all aggressive.
Jesus Christ. Sorry,
You know what would
military.
really be cool? Is
Um,
if they
when
had
I-
this end art
Krushen.
screen.
Be less
It had-
shitty at me.
What did I do?
Wait, what did Chris say?
I said, what would really be cool is if they had this end screen that had, that represented the shared victory, that had
Oh.
multiple factions.
God, that'd be so much art, though. They'd have to
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they'd have to have, so many different combinations. But it'd be cool.
I
Look
will
at
say
Dust.
I
You
held
can-
fast to Empire approval.
If you look at Dust, you can see exactly where I bought the text because it just shoots down.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It still never drops to my level, though.
It's interesting that, technically Will and I beat you at research when you clearly beat us at research.
I never researched anything.
But you still are
Yeah.
higher than
Well,
everyone
no,
else.
we won in number of techs. Evan,
Yeah,
we had
it's-
more
yeah.
techs.
Fuck
He
you.
just had the more important techs.
That sucks.
If
Yeah,
he had
look,
gone
My
wide,
alloys were awesome.
if
You
he'd
want it to
gone
be funny,
wide on the
though,
tech tree, he wouldn't have
and
been
your
able to
ally-
afford that.
It's okay.
Wow. I can't even
Click on
see
the
my
science tab. My
I
line
don't
is
want
just
to.
the bottom.
Yeah.
That's so
Yup.
funny.
Yeah, I can't even see it.
Wait, what?
Okay.
It says 9. How did I make 9?
What?
I can't make any signs. How did I
Um,
make 9
Not good.
science? What? That's
I
not
have no
possible.
information.
I
What?
have no idea. I have
How?
no idea how you did that.
Chris, 2017, a great year. It's actually kind of a bad year.
2017.
It was fun.
It was not a good year. What are you talking about?
Shh, I'm being nice. Quest was bad for
Expansion?
me.
Yeah, me too. Look, mine's only slightly higher than yours, and that's because at the end I managed to complete one of them by assassinating the
God,
governor.
look at my food going up like crazy at the end.
Whoa, Krushen, what did you do to get that
Whoa.
military score?
I don't know either.
Oh, for
also like
for
that.
most of tonight, I've been building boats.
But so have I.
Oh.
That's what I don't get.
His are equipped better.
I've also been building land units in Peepus Room because I was afraid someone was going to attack me.
I didn't,
These
are
I didn't
very
retrofit my
different,
ships, but all the new
right?
ones I made were.
No, these are.
Well, okay, that is good.
Look at Will's influence.
I did.
Jesus Christ.
I did build the Influence Wonder.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh man, I love this game. I want to ask. Did our new folks have fun?
I did.
I know it's a complicated question.
Well, I did have fun.
I'm glad. I hope we can play again at some point. Oh, I didn't even know. I hadn't seen the credits.
Yeah,
I didn't even know. Sorry,
no,
go on.
I had a fantastic time.
I'm glad.
I keep hitting mute and unmute at the
Oh.
wrong times for the last
Oh.
time. Yeah, no, this is great. I'm the AI buster. I like that Silas's AI still beat me out in every category, just with his start. And like,
Silas is way better at this game than me.
Well,
yeah.
again, I'm none of this is a judgment on. I'm not
Judgment?
upset. I'm not
Sorry.
upset about myself, on myself, right? I'm not upset about my performance. I had a great time. I want to do this again. I'm just the AI buster, and his still busted me because, holy cats, he did well.
Yeah, he really did.
I think
The
this
other
was
day-
a good opportunity for me to learn about the DLCs. I mean, I've
Yeah.
already added the shifters one with the pearls and all that. Like during the time that we were playing this game, somewhere in one of those weeks, I added it to my own game. But yeah, just in general, I think this was a good opportunity to learn about the DLCs and figure out which ones I might want to add and play myself on single player, which is a good way to make a game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
almost
am-
like
this is the first one I finished.
Also, remarkably, the vast majority of the content is from the base game, and it's all really good.
unlike
Yeah.
certain other games we could talk about in a trashy manner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Krushen, you just said it's almost like.
Oh, it's almost like if you make your game good, then the DLCs after that will build on the stuff that's there instead of just making it playable.
Yeah.
Tier 5!
Well, I mean, I was thinking of
Anyhow,
a different game,
Which
but
game were you thinking
you
of?
know, I was thinking of Guild Wars 2, but it's more like
Oh, you know what? You're
Decent.
right. You're right. It's kind
Yeah,
of like
it's
Guild Wars
like-
2.
kind of decent base game, and then the expansions, which cost money, make it good.
Yeah.
But actually, kind of the more recent expansion does not make it good.
Oh,
People do
no,
not
that's
have a high
disappointing.
opinion of that. I haven't bought it. I bought the one before the most recent.
wait, what's the most recent one?
The most recent is Secrets of the Obscure. Zodiac
Oh, I-
comes back.
There's been
But-
another one since the one that I knew was the most
Yeah.
recent.
Me
'cause
too.
That's not
Yeah.
the Jade Island one, is it?
Yeah, that one I've heard good things about. And I've bought the expansion, haven't played it.
Well, I'm sorry to say it, but I
Yeah.
gotta run because my
Yeah, that
my
was
body
more than
betrays
an
me
hour.
once
We
again.
did,
Thank you,
yeah.
everyone, for joining us for Eggless Leggings. The leggings truly were engine. And
That's so
ultimately,
true.
My favorite kind of
we're all
redneck.
winners here today, but specifically me and Krushan.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Chris and Norman, for playing, and we look forward to figuring out what we will do next. Whatever we do next will be on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, pretty standard time. And we look forward to seeing you. So take care of yourselves, take your medication, and go to bed.
Right now,
Goodbye.
even if it's not right for your time zone.
Yeah,
Go to
even if it's
bed.
not right
Bye.
for your time zone, go to bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.